Ultrasonics, deep-level mapping, vibrational excavation. No longer the ideas of the future. Instead, the ideas of today. Using frequencies at the extreme end of the spectrum, we here at the Harpington Institute have pioneered a breakthrough in sonic engineering by creating sound waves that can literally break apart molecular bonds to mine our planet with clinical precision and minimal energy cost. I, Dr. Leo Cripps, am spearheading a global research team that has utilized this new model. What's so funny?
Global research team? Pull the other one.
Why not? I thought Briscoe would be honoured to have Barnsley regarded as global.
Ever considered local research team, boss?
Listen to how parochial you sound. We're not testing river samples for some backwater polytechnic. I am reimagining the entire mining industry. And what's with that music?
That's from the lads at Convoy.
Can't you put on something classier?
Yeah, all the promotional films use Convoy.
Yeah, my point is production line music. No character, no class. I don't want something that says 1979. I want something timeless. Holst, Strauss, Orff. And what about all these shots of Marvey?
What about them?
You've got more shots of Marvey in there than me.
Oh, I thought this was supposed to be a minor re-edit.
All this research means nothing if we can't get buyers to the table. And what happened to that wide shot of Jill?
What's wrong with the close-up?
Can't see her legs.
Oh, might as well replace us all with Pan's people, then.
How about putting your sales cap on and thinking about how we sell this to all those grim-faced mining contractors? Concept, experience, approach, execution, and yes, legs.
You know, boss, Jill may be under the ridiculous delusion that you hired her for her brain.
Oi! Don't just run back inside. Can't lift this on my own.
Bloody hell, I thought it was Jill.
Jill doesn't need carrying. This heavy bastard does.
Claire! Claire, Briscoe's here.
It only takes two of us to carry, boss. Don't look at me.
I did my back right in at squash.
That's convenient timing.
Cleft! Cleft!
What?
The emitter's here.
Not so close to the ground. You'll scratch it.
Can't get a grip.
Lift your legs, boys, lift your legs. Back straight at all times.
Christ, this thing weighs a ton.
Oh, stop dragging it. You're crunching my back up like that. Just lift it up. Take a look at this. Captain Briscoe engaged in manual labour. Wonders will never cease. Give us a hand, Marv. Leo's done his back in on the imaginary squash court again.
Oh, far from imaginary. I beat him 3-1.
You serious?
Give it up, Marvy. One fleet triumph out of countless miserable fails.
Well, if that's how you choose to see it, Leo. Defective vacuum cleaners and now losing at squash. Losing your Midas touch, are you, boss?
Shake up the slack.
Come on, lift.
Let me get a grip again.
There, to your left.
Thank God for that. You all right there? Yeah.
How about you, boys? Well, I'm ready for a game of squash.
I'm going upstairs. Unlike you party kids, I've got work to do. You let me know if Jill shows up. Starting to worry now. Come.
Everything all right, boss?
Rare for you to be so caring.
Well, just wondering about Jill.
Nothing. You'd think a geologist would be able to read a map. But as with everything, Jill is always the exception.
I'm sure no news is good news.
There's a final stack of gear arriving in the morning, and then we are set to take on the world.
Third time lucky, eh?
Is that supposed to be funny?
All right. Keep your hair on.
Let me be clear about something, Briscoe. We are not discussing vacuum cleaners on these premises.
Can't you take a joke?
Not if there's no punchline. Onwards is the motto here. New slate.
Ah, here she is. Good girl.
The dramatic late arrival. Typical.
We're going to go down and help her.
No need. Look who's here. Right on cue. Look at him. What an embarrassment.
He's only giving her a friendly hug.
Of course, Briscoe, of course. How many suitcases is that? Nobody regrets going out there now.
Oh, coming in for a second hug now. Thank God I'm not Jill.
Can't control himself. Put a skirt on a walrus and he'd chase it.
You can't blame Marv for playing the field.
Playing the field? He can't even play a flower border.
Yeah, but he's allowed to. A free agent. Unlike, well, you know.
Terry, we're going to be cooped up here for quite some time. Let's you and I not peek too soon, eh?
Oh, my God. This place is huge. And Jenna's renting it for us.
1 minute Leo and Jenna are going at each other like Rottweilers. Next, Jenna's stumping up for everything he asked for. Anyway, welcome to Taskerlands.
Everyone's staying.
Briscoe and Clef have the bunk bed, Leo the four-poster. You and I have more standard lodgings. Did you get my letter?
Thank you, Marvy, yes. I'm sorry I did.
You know, it was... You must have been absolutely...
I don't want to talk about it, if that's okay.
No, sorry. I just wanted you to know that I'm always...
Oi, oi. Stripogram's arrived.
Evening travel.
I thought Briscoe was reading you your bedtime story.
Your turn tonight, Marv.
You all right?
Not bad. Leo's already trying to get us into the Guinness Book of Records for circuit bending.
At least that means he's now given up on the vacuum cleaning record.
Jill!
Terry, come here, you!
What's with the Mac? You like you joined the French Resistance.
This is turning into a right old midnight party. Shall we get you upstairs?
You don't hang about, do you?
So, where's Leo then?
Leo just tucked him in for the night.
Conserving energy for tomorrow. I warn you, Jill, he's in full battle mode. He'll be putting us all through our paces.
And that's what he's good at.
Well, don't worry. If he gets out of hand, I found a nice cellar we can lock him in. Haunted, too, apparently.
Bollocks. That's what they say about every old mansion.
I have to say, this place does have something wafting through it.
I heard some rumours down the local about odd things in the night. But that's what they said about the last place where we lodged.
Absolutely fine, yeah. Lick of paint, bit of air freshener, Bob's your uncle. Just a bit barren, that's all.
It's been abandoned for decades. Held up with spit and wishful thinking. I've spent weeks making it habitable for you slobs.
Leo? Leo?
You all right there?
A little lost.
It is a bit of a labyrinth. Bed to the right, first left, and that's the Foxglove suite, my lady.
I passed it, but there's a radio on, so I thought it was someone else's room.
A radio? No. Let's have a look.
Listen.
Hello? Cleaner must have left it on.
If it was, they didn't do a good job of cleaning.
Yes, a bit grotty.
Let me open a window. Stinks of mould. Oh, that's better.
I can brew you a cuppa.
I'm fine. I'll get some sleep.
Yes, good idea, right. Why did you come back, Jill? You're a terrific geologist.
Geophysicist.
Sorry, geophysicist. You could work anywhere. Why come back to us? Or to him?
It's dry out there, Marv.
I find that hard to believe.
Wavetech 110 oscillator.
Check.
Signal generator 1001A.
Check.
Type 535A frequency meter.
Check.
Type 758A wave meter.
Check.
Ring modulator.
Coming out my arse.
1398 A-tone vibrator. That's for Leo.
Check. Like you're in a bloody cattle auction.
There's more gear than NASA here, boss.
If you're going to drill through rocks with sound, you need more than a flute and a xylophone. You see, I wasn't lying when I said this project would dwarf all that's come before.
Oi, I was eating those.
Anymore you're not. I've had it with your greasy fingers all over the gear.
Good morning.
Jill, sorry I didn't see you last night. I was out for the kills.
That's quite all right. Marvy kept me company.
Oh, you must have had a corker of a night then. Look, step outside for a moment, would you?
What's with that tone?
There's no tone. Look, Jill, please. Look, let's not start off on the wrong foot.
Wrong foot?
Jill. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. You're not going to say anything? Look, if you want to talk...
We don't need to...
Jill, please don't push me away. I never know whether it is space you need or support.
I think you knew very well what I needed.
I have to keep a low profile, and you know that. Amanda finds out and I'm dead.
Covert grief. If only I had such a skill.
Don't the flowers count for anything?
They would, if you hadn't written your condolences on a congratulations slip.
Come on. They all look the same, those slips. I was in a rush that day. What can I say?
Well, it's the thought that counts. I came back here so that the last time we saw each other didn't end up being how we last saw each other. We can part better than that. I'm here to move on.
I'm glad you're feeling stronger.
You're glad you're off the hook.
60 steel panels lining the wall. We need to limit any structural damage to the house. And here is the piece de resistance, the emitter.
The H21 directional sonic emitter.
Thank you, Professor Cleft.
It looks like a giant... I don't know.
A giant space tuber.
Ain't as clumsy as it looks. There's a directional spike hidden inside that horn aperture.
This beauty can deliver a field of infrasound powerful enough to burst eardrums, induce vomiting, and damage organs.
I didn't know we were entering a sonic warfare program.
Use anything unwisely, and it'll cause damage. Harness its power correctly, and great results await.
Where have I heard that one before?
Oh, I love disbelievers. They make the big payday so much more of a gloat. Jill, take that piece of rock, put it on the dais. Briscoe, Cleft, position the emitter over the rock.
Right. She's in position.
Okay then, Briscoe, give me a standard bass pulse.
90 decibels.
Roger that.
Going to 28 hertz.
Adjusting the emitter refraction, boss. There, she's on target.
It's horrible.
Raise the sound count to 85. 100 decibels and drop to 20 hertz. Can't hear you. Raise the sound count to 85. 100 decibels, 20 hertz. Jesus. Almost there, boys.
I can feel that in my backside.
Me too.
Take that talk for the bunk bed.
God! Leo!
It's cracking. I can see it, it's cracking.
Really cracking.
Everyone all right?
Jill?
Jill?
Yes, fine.
Sort of like all the bad bits of being drunk, isn't it?
On the chandelier you gulped down, maybe. Tell us, Jill, what did you see?
Well, it hardly needs explaining. As you can see, igneous rock split in two.
The emitter fires infrasound directly into the stone, drilling with sound, essentially.
There's a problem. We have to be able to shoot this thing like a laser beam without turning the miners insane. Or into jelly.
That's the mission.
Don't get me wrong, boss, but we're a domestic appliance team. Industrial sonic drills, it's out of our league.
We pioneered the green cap.
Yeah, but it was a lid. We basically put a lid on a lawnmower.
We won an award.
Some award in Würzburg, of all places.
Still an award.
They forgot to put Doctor on the statuette. He had them redo it.
You know what's going on out there in the big wide world? Those spoilt brats over there at Bell have just cracked an advanced mobile phone system. Even that sideshow Sinclair is out in Cambridge with another gadget to get us all quaking in our boots. Now, science is the new gold rush. It is all going on, and we are on the brink of something here. You're scared, aren't you? Once bitten and all that. Why do I bother? No, not if you had your way. But yes. Look. Oh. Look, I'm getting fed up with this. Yes, I have got a ton of stuff to do here. Hang on a second. What is it?
Bangers and mash, Your Highness.
In a minute. It's just one of the assistants. Listen. Yeah. Look, I have to go. Everyone is starting dinner. Oh, stop it. Amanda, stop it. Yes.
Start without him.
Oh, is he blowing kisses to the missus again?
More like trading punches. It's like a bloodbath with those two.
I'll be on the phone for ages.
It's only in the evenings when she's had one too many G&Ts. It's all giggles and purrs when they speak in the morning.
Oh, I think I prefer to overhear the arguing.
You ever met her, Briscoe?
Once at a Christmas bash.
What's she like?
Nice jogs. Don't like the way she dances, though. Waves her arms around too much.
What's that?
Just talking about your missus.
What about her?
She's a really good dancer. No, just...
How many you had?
Don't you start. You're the one who's knocking them back.
This is premium single malt. You don't get drunk on the good stuff. Especially if you remember to refill the ice cubes.
It wasn't me, boss.
Well, I had them refilled this morning, 12 cubes, and none left.
Don't start.
Keep it down!
Oh, watch your heads. Watch your heads.
Yeah, thanks for saying it now.
What did that sign say above the door, Clift? You're not seriously going to store stuff down here, are you?
We're in the heart of the original medieval foundations.
Spooky down there.
Oh, grow up, you two.
It's dry down here. That's odd, isn't it? A cellar sunk into the ground like this under a big old abandoned house, and these walls are bone dry.
Freezing cold.
I thought the builders were going to do it up a bit.
Not anymore, it seems. Jenna says they got cold feet.
Cold feet, don't give me that. I met that lot, bunch of local lads. Thoroughly underwhelming.
They wouldn't even take cash in hand.
They're too bone-eyed to care about anything like that.
Bit of graffiti here. Look, properly etched in.
Until I am no longer in that room.
Ooh, cryptic. Oh, forget that.
I'm sorry, but I just don't understand those stairs. They don't reach the far wall. They just stop. They hang.
It's probably a botched attempt at a pulpit.
When you lot have finished discussing home improvements, might I kindly suggest that we carry on with the tests?
Thermal conductivity, 419 watts. Magnetic opening, diamagnetic. Young's modulus, 80 GPa. Shear modulus, 27 GPa. Bulk modulus, 99 GPa. Poisson ratio, 0.41. Hardness 3.5. Vickers hardness 279 MPa. Brenell hardness 214.222 MPa.
Oi! Shift your backside. You said you'd be ready 10 minutes ago.
I'm ready.
No, you're not. You ain't even got your stinking donkey jacket on. Right there, Joe.
Just about to turn in. Long day. Off out somewhere?
Just off for a swift half. Don't tell him off.
No need. He's fallen asleep in front of the telly again. Hello? Is someone... Oh, God, Leo!
Sorry. So I just came in to see how you were.
Who let themselves into my room? This door was locked. Who's got the key?
Nobody. Just you.
The radio was on.
You probably left it on and forgot.
No, I didn't.
Don't take it personally.
I'm not taking it personally. And I heard a noise, a grunt.
Haven't you forgotten who's sleeping next door?
He's asleep in front of the telly downstairs.
You'll get some rest, okay? You're...
On what? Emotional? Hysterical?
Oh.
Which one this time?
Yes. Come on.
I'm just like your bloody wife. You always try to write me off.
That's not true. Remember, it's my loss as much as yours. But do I get any condolences? No.
Well, you don't exactly show any signs...
What, any sign of what? Grief? That old chestnut again? I'm a professional, Jill. Show must go on and all that.
Exactly my point. You're a professional. And a little sprog in your life is just a distraction. Why don't you just come out with it and admit you're relieved?
Not just because I don't cry, just because I don't think that every creak in the floorboards is Rumpelstiltskin trying to get me. Oh, sorry for not ticking the grief boxes, Jill. Next time you break a smile, I'll remind you to be miserable again, shall I?
You don't need to.
Nothing could have been done to save it.
It?
To the point, this.
Can only be from his nibs, then.
He wants to know how soon he can expect results.
Cheeky bastard. Can't rush a scientific breakthrough.
You know, Leo, if you gave Jenna something...
Like what?
A little humility. You don't want him closing us down before we've even turned on an analyzer.
Very wise, Marvy, very wise. But you're forgetting the fact that Jenna needs me more than I need him.
Thanks for clearing that confusion up.
Ignore that message. Don't send a reply. I'll give his nibs something when I've got something to give, and he will be sobbingly grateful.
Angle it in, Cliff. What are you trying to angle it in? Come on, what's wrong with you? All right, not too high.
Drop it to 25 hertz.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's not letting me.
Let me have a look at it. It's upside down, you wally.
We'll get these shelves up in no time.
You can't be serious about working down here. It's freezing. The things we do for him.
The things we do for him, indeed. None of them you have to do, you know that. He's put you through enough.
Let's not...
Jill, I want to help. It's too soon to be back at work after what happened.
Don't fuss, please. Let me be the judge of that.
What is it that you see in him?
Marvy.
I'm sorry, but some of us care. That's all I'm trying to say.
Thank you.
Let me fetch Cleft and Briscoe. We need some extra hands to put all this up. Shall I get you a jumper?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Okay, back in a tick.
Is that you, Marvy? Who?
What the hell was that? She's in the cellar.
Jill! Jill!
Don't touch me.
What happened?
What happened, Jill? Are you hurt?
I don't know. It just came out of nowhere.
Why did you scream?
That wasn't me.
I don't understand.
That wasn't me!
Milk, no sugar, yep.
Marvy already made me one.
Oh, quick off the mark for his age.
Not now!
Where did it come from?
From the walls. It came from within the walls.
Are you sure it wasn't outside?
It was late. Teenagers mucking about, drunk on that rubbish local cider.
Or foxes, even. I saw one the other night, rubbing itself up and down an obelisk.
There were footsteps, heels. And then this scream. You all heard it!
Oh, we heard it all right.
Can't you feel it? It's in the very walls. The builders must have felt it too.
No stuff, the builders. Anyone think they're prophets the way you lot bang on about them? Even the sight of dry rot would make them lick it.
We all heard something, boss. There's no denying it.
Come.
Leo,
Shouldn't you be tucked up in beddy vines with your teddy by now?
advice, if you can take it. Don't stay up half the night boozing.
Why did you have to tell her about the builders, eh? A bunch of village idiots, and now it's put ideas in our noggin.
So you don't believe her?
Oh, come on. This is Jill we're talking about.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what she's like. Drop of a hat, she catches a dose of the vapours.
She's suffering.
Well, that's her raison bloody d'etre. Ever since I've known her. If it wasn't this, it'd be something else that would send her around the bend. That's Jill. Sensitive is the word.
That's rich coming from the man who had the Vanguard Journal reprinted when they described him as balding.
Oh, and how would they describe you then, old Marv? I pay money to read that.
Yeah, put a sock in it, Leo, will you? There is something going on in this house that we can't ignore.
She's like this all the time. Too cold in winter, too hot in summer, always something wrong. She likes people on eggshells around her. And she can rely on you to generously scatter those.
What if you saw...
Spirit? Look, this is her way of taking control from me.
Oh, you're a psychologist too now, are you? You really are a piece of work, Leo. She's vulnerable, deeply hurt and grieving. It took courage to come here, but no. You have to twist it. Make it all about you and how she's trying to manipulate you.
Keep it up, Marv.
Why are you smiling?
You're never going to get your leg over, Marvy. Hmm? You know that, don't you?
You're drunk again.
Is that your way of dealing with the truth? She's not interested. And it's about time you registered that sorry fact. Beating me to the kettle to console her won't make the blindest bit of difference. Neither will pretending you like Supertramp. So if I were you, I'd put your willy back in your chinos and save it for the Reader's Wives section of your favourite magazine.
You bastard.
See? I told you.
Patience.
Did my backing bring that thing down here?
I'd give it a more disruptive frequency.
And angle it towards the wall, perhaps.
You sure that's where the scream came from?
I'm sure.
Okay, everyone, back behind the emitter. Cams on. Cleft, on the tape again.
Tape running. Speed set 7.5.
Briscoe, give me a pulse.
Level.
How is sound going to sum it in?
It's called trial and error, old boy. Set to 90 decibels. $100 decibels. 100 decibels, Terry.
Enough! It's a waste of time and energy. We're squandering a valuable piece of equipment. That scream was probably a one-off.
Wait, Cleft, are you still recording?
Yeah.
And leave everything running.
What?
Listen.
Jesus!
What's that?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Did you get that?
I've got it.
Yeah, well, don't just stand there, play it back.
Enough!
It's a waste of time and energy. We're squandering a valuable piece of equipment.
That scream was probably a one-off.
Wait, Cleft, are you still recording?
Yeah.
And leave everything running.
What?
Listen.
Jesus!
What's that?
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Did you get...
Nothing. Nothing at all.
But we all heard it, yes? Yes?
Absolutely, we heard it.
I don't get it. There has to be something on that tape. We heard it.
Hello?
That's what... See it?
That's it.
Oh.
Jag når inget rätt vill. Just recording. Listen.
What?
Jesus.
Maybe those builders weren't as soft in their head as you thought.
You see now? She's trapped in there.
All right, let's not get melodramatic.
Melodramatic. We just heard...
We experienced a scientific anomaly, a potentially lucrative one at that. I'll call his nibs. Tell him we're onto something huge. And that'll keep him off our backs. Jill, take a sample of stone from these walls. Briscoe, Clef, run that tape through everything we've got. There has to be something on there. This milk tastes like vomit. I've had it with this dump.
What do you think that scream was?
How should I know?
Could have been a murder, could have been a fall, or probably whoever it was just saw a big spider. We'll never know.
Can't be a ghost.
I don't know. I would have said a definite no a few days ago, but we both heard it.
All right, boys, any joy in those tests?
Nothing. Not even a clue.
Let's set up a permanent recording device down there. Leave nothing to chance.
Well, you'll have to order in a ton of Ampex. And that tape don't come cheap.
We don't cut corners here.
Only on the milk?
What's this? I'm on the cusp of solving both a spiritual and a technical conundrum, and all you can do is slag me off because of the milk.
Yeah, we've been here before, boss. It's the small things that knock when we're on overtime for you.
You want a 9 to 5, there are plenty of places you can go.
So we're indebted to you for having such a privileged job. I get it, boss. I get it.
Sorry to interrupt your lover's tiff, gents, but I've got an idea.
What?
And? That's the room tone from the cellar, played and recorded again and again.
So that's just worn-out tape?
No, nothing to do with that. It's virgin tape, recording every time the room tone is played back. This is pure resonance.
So what do we deduce?
We need to think like archaeologists here. There are methods we can use to tease out whatever's hidden in the acoustics. Standing wave resonance, Helmholtz theories, but we need Clef to suggest some proper gear for that.
Where is he?
Upstairs, getting high on a Cornish pasty.
Go and get him, would you?
Cost you an arm and a leg, all that gear.
Jenna.
Aren't you running out of ways to butter him up?
Well, I'm not paying you to investigate audio anomalies in cellar. Back to research, Jenna. We can't afford another failure, Leo. We have to give him results.
We've only just started.
And you're over budget already. I tried to warn you. It's a nonsense, this whole thing.
Nonsense. We all heard it.
Yes, but we can't cash in on it. That's the slip of your logic.
Not if I catch it on tape.
Tape number 1. Tascalan cellar, room tone recorded at 03:42 hours on the 28th of October 1979. 4 degrees centigrade. Nagra 4D tape recorder and Sennheiser MKH 405 microphone. Quarter speed.
We'll go nuts doing this day after day.
Or we might discover something.
You're not going to catch that scream on tape.
I know that. But if we can record a sample of room tone every hour, we can detect if there are any fluctuations in the frequency. And that's enough to at least indicate something.
Once more?
Is this really necessary?
It's called a control, since we're currently working out of thin air.
You got that?
Yeah.
Brill. Now, let's record again.
Didn't you do this already with the room tone?
Yeah, but no harm in trying it also with a scream.
And what? I don't get it.
We work our way backwards. Re-record the scream again and again until it becomes dominated by the resonant frequencies of the cellar. If we can make Jill's scream disappear, maybe that's our clue into making this other scream reappear.
I've discovered traces of something very different. Another element that's not part of that original stone, but it's been, I would say, fused with it.
What element?
It could be a transitional metal, but it's like no metallic element I've ever seen.
Whatever it is turning this house into a giant recording medium.
Crikey, Leo. You need to generate electromagnetism to do that. You need a pretty complex machine to arrange the iron oxide particles in a specific way.
Us. We're the complex machine.
So, a conduit.
Human beings have a magnetic field. In some fluke traumatic event, a person gives off powerful electromagnetism, acting like a machine. And that person then turns the stone wall into a recording medium. The event itself is then recorded in the stone.
A stone wall can't record things.
We record onto acetate tape. If one object can record, then why can't another?
So that poor girl, she's just a recording?
Exactly.
It felt the same both times I heard it. If it were a ghost, there'd be some variation.
It's probably a 100-year-old recording, or however old. That's probably all ghosts ever are. It's no different from hearing a recording of Clement Attlee or even Elvis. Nobody gets spooked by the voice of someone deceased when on tape or on the radio. It's archived and organised, whereas what we have in that cellar is wild and unknown. But it is the same electromagnetic medium.
Time for a ciggy.
No, wait.
You can't record onto stone or play back from it.
If I showed you a piece of vinyl 200 years ago, would you have believed me? If I told you that you could hear a whole orchestra from it?
Leo's got a point.
We have to keep going. What I have just discovered is a license to print money. This is bigger than anything we could achieve with sonic drilling. This is a new medium.
At least the needle won't get stuck.
But what can you fit on there? A few seconds of stuff? It's good for what? A couple of words? It's a gimmick.
You don't know how much more audio we could fit on there.
Do the measurements. You can't fit that much on a slab.
Wouldn't be much good if you had to turn the bloody stone over to listen to side B.
We will never get ahead if you always think in current terms. Now, who says that you need a side A and a side B?
He's got a point. What if we could fit all your Zappa records on one stone?
Don't be a dipstick.
Tape number 4. Tascalan cellar room tone recorded at 11:55 hours on the 30th of October 1979. 4 degrees centigrade. Nagra 4D tape recorder and Sennheiser MKH 405 microphone.
Stop sniffling!
Big question is, can that stone re-record? I mean, what if it's recording us?
That is why we should persevere. What if there are even older recordings under that screen?
Yeah, but once you've recorded over something...
No, not always. Quite often you can hear something rumbling underneath.
Play that room tone again?
Hello? Hello?
Mum? Mum, it's me.
Jill, what happened, my love? We haven't heard from you in days.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get on with things and stay busy. Easier not to dwell, don't you think?
Well, yes, of course. But we've been worried.
I know, I'm sorry.
Have you been back for a checkup?
Mum, I'd rather not talk about it.
What was that?
I said I'd rather not talk about it.
Jill, it must be the line. You're very faint.
When I've finished my work here, can I come home?
Of course, we'd love that.
Silly at my age.
Don't be ridiculous. It'll be wonderful. You beating Dad at Scrabble again.
I'd love that, Mum. Is he there? Can I talk to him?
You're fading,
Mum?
sweetheart. Jill?
Mum, can I talk to Dad?
I've almost lost... I can't hear
Mum?
you. You've gone. You've gone.
Mum?
Why don't you take some leave? You shouldn't stay here. None of us should, but you. You most of all.
I want to stay.
Why?
Same reason as always.
What, that following Leo is exciting?
Don't make me sound like a fool.
The man's a liability.
Maybe that's part of it. I just want to see it through. Whatever it is, it'd mean a lot to see something through until the end.
That man has no empathy. And this house is all about empathy. You felt it the moment you walked in. Your trauma, what you've been through, well, what if it's vibrating with this place?
Thousands go through the same thing and they pick themselves up. I'm not going to pity myself and mope around at home. Leo's right in his own way. I have a life, I have a job, and I want to move on.
But this house won't let you. Anywhere else you'd be fine, but this is dragging you into a place where you don't want to be.
Only because we're yet to understand it. It's simply a geoacoustic phenomenon, and until we crack it, it's inevitable that it'll play tricks on the mind.
Jill, put your scientific wisdom aside for one moment. Your recent loss, this house and that man are not a good mixture. Especially him. Cutting every corner he can and lunging at everything half-cocked. Don't follow a man like that into the dark.
Stop it there. What's the time code on that?
0573.
Now play it back.
There. 0573.
0573 what?
That's our screen point. Hear that? Hear the changes in vibrations?
My God.
We finally got something.
And only with contact mics?
Yeah, only with contact mics. All that gear we hired, and then we go and get a result with a couple of mics no more pricey than a steak and kidney pie.
Now what?
We do more tests, and you get us some more money from Jenna. Or, preferably, the other way around.
Going round in circles with this. What's the point? These are just electrical impulses or vibrations.
We can't reduce it to that.
Whatever it is, we are not going to leave until we find out what it is. Cleft, give me a bass pulse. Give me a pulse. Oh, sod it.
Leo, you do not know how to work that thing.
Oh, I'll bloody do it.
Get in closer. Closer to the wall. Drop the 12 notes.
No, it's too low. 12 hertz. Switch it off. Look at the walls. The walls are cracking. Switch it off, for God's sake.
10 hertz.
No! Enough. This can't go on much longer, Leo. Number 27. Tascalan's cellar room tone recorded at 01:36 hours on 3rd of November 1979. 3 degrees centigrade. Nagra 4D tape recorder and Sennheiser MKH 405 microphone.
Listen. Turn it up.
There's something, isn't there?
Or is it just psychosomatic?
Shh, 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 shh. What did I say about leaving the radio on when we're recording?
Don't look at me!
We need pure room tone if we're going to detect anything. Bunch of amateurs.
Number 107. Tascalan Cellar room tone recorded at 06:24 hours on the 20th of November 1979. 2 degrees centigrade, Nagra 4D tape recorder and Sennheiser MKH 405 microphone. Tape number 8, recorded at 04:41 hours on November 1979. 2 degrees centigrade. Nagra 4... Tape number 135. Tascalan Cellar room tone recorded at 15:31 hours on 24th of November 1979, and I'd like it to be noted that I've bloody well had enough.
Me too, boss.
Hold your horses, lads.
Hold what horses? We're going nowhere. No matter what avenue we go down, what we try to uncover, it always ends with this. It's just ambience. That's the only winner here.
The atom wasn't split in a day.
Leave it out, boss. I'm done in, I'm telling you.
Me too. Maybe they've got a point, Leo. What do we really have that proves anything, eh? And now that Jen has cut the cash flow, we're just treading water.
His nibs will change his mind when he comes down.
He financed a sonic drilling program, not this.
OK, fine. So he cuts us off. So what? I can remortgage.
Oh, you're chasing your own tail again, boss.
Lightweights, all of you.
Don't throw that one at us. We followed you through thick and thin. This isn't even graspable. Noise and then a scream, noise and then a scream, all day long, every day. With no evidence to show for it.
Yet!
All right, and say we get it on tape. Then what? Who wants to play music off a bloody patio slab? I'm happy with my record player, thank you very much. Downside lighter too.
You lot always think too small. Forget the consumer. That's not where the money is. You think surveillance. You think global espionage. I could set up a whole house to record in every room. Secret services all over the world will be lining up. I could have them all waiting in line. MI5, CIA, KGB, Mossad.
Now he thinks he's Q. Sorry, Leo. You've lost it, mate.
I think you'll find intelligence services already have enough micro-recording devices. What sort of mug would buy a house for that?
Cynics. The lot of you. Did they say goodbye to you?
Of course. They begged me to come with them.
Why didn't you?
Good question, Leo. Good question.
Let me play you more.
No need.
No, let me play you. The things Briscoe said to me.
It's okay, Leo. I get it.
I tried something, you see, Jill. You know me, one of life's tries.
Where's Marvy?
Waiting for the tech unit to pick up all the gear. So, as I said, history repeating itself. Another aborted project.
Look on the bright side. At least no one's helping themselves to your ice cubes anymore.
Is that all you can say?
To what?
Oh, forget it.
Still a few racks to return, but that's the bulk of it.
I think Leo's still in denial.
What makes you say that?
The Nagra's still recording in the cellar, for one thing.
It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack with all those reels to listen through. Good luck to him.
I can't leave him like this.
After all he's put you through.
Let's not go there again.
Jill, I've said all I can say on the subject. Jenna wants all the gear returned today. We have another van coming over in a half hour to pick everything else up. Whether you and Leo decide to stay here beyond that is your business. But Jenna wants everything back.
Jill, they'll be here in a few minutes if you want to bring up the Nagra.
In a minute, Marv.
So?
He's not having it.
I told you.
It was worth one last chance. Besides, like someone here, his nibs has a soft spot for Jill. But even that couldn't swing it. What an imbecile.
Some might argue he was an imbecile to get involved in the first place.
Jill! 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 Christ, what happened?
I'm calling an ambulance.
Jill, just calm. Jill. Jill, come on. Come on, don't leave me like this. Jill, come on. Jill!
God, no, please leave me alone! Oh, God, no! God, please, no, leave me! Oh, no, Leo!
Oh, my God.
Jill!
I don't know what the hell happened.
We wait for the coroner.
And they'll say what? She died of a head wound. We know that. But why? How?
A fall. What else could it be?
But why would she have gone up those stairs? They don't lead anywhere. I've listened to that tape a dozen times and it doesn't make sense.
I don't know, and it seems like we never will.
That's not good enough.
I should go.
What if the stone recorded her?
It's time to walk away from that room and never go back.
She meant the world to me.
Yeah, well, it's too bad you didn't show it.
Help me bury her, Marvy.
Leo, the body's with the coroner.
It's not a body. It's Jill. Help me bury her. We can play her voice back into the cellar and re-record it just as we did before. I can pay my respects that way.
You've lost your mind, Leo.
The room tone will bury her. Let's put her to rest, Marvy. I can't do it any other way. I'm no good at funerals. The wife can't see me break down like that. Just let me bury her this way.
Jenna wants those Nagras and the Revox back. I'll tell him you'll deliver them yourself.
Marvy, don't leave me on my own.
Remember to bend your knees when you lift up the gear? Goodbye, Dr. Cripps.
Screen re-recording. Tape 1. 23:47 hours. On November the 29th, 1979. 1 degree centigrade. Nagra 40 tape recorder. Sennheiser MKH 405 microphone.
Recorded between 0900 and 1800 on the 5th and 6th of September 2015 on sound devices 702 portable high-resolution field recorder and Sennheiser MKH418S condenser microphone, 18 degrees centigrade. Jill was played by Romola Gary, Leo by Julian Rhine-Tutt, Briscoe by Julian Barrett, Marvy by Dean Andrews, Cleft by Tom Bennett, Jill's mother by Jane Asher. The Scream was by Eugenia Caruso. Music and electronics by James Cargill. Vocal effects by Andrew Lyles. Analog tape effects by Steve Haywood and Raoul Brand. Mixed by Eloise Whitmore. The Stone tape was written by Matthew Graham and Peter Strickland, based on the original television play by Nigel Neal. It was directed by Peter Strickland and produced by Russell Finch.
Accessing personalised health data. Your pulse rate is elevated. Do you feel well, Jenna?
Just a job interview. Med patch off. Mute phone.
Are you sure? Would you like to hear about dealing with stress?
No, off.
Okay. Jenna, you have 38 unopened priority feedback requests. From colds to cancer, your well-being is our priority.
Off! Oh, hello.
Dean Radford, Med Patch Frontline Manager. You got the job.
Did I? Great.
Let's walk.
I assumed there'd be some questions. That bit at the end where I get to ask you something even though I don't really want to.
You took the test. Algorithm chose you. Brace yourself.
Welcome to MedPatch by Kevin Core.
Frontline call handling. Mainly hand-holding for elderly millennials who can't remember reference numbers. Ella, broadcast that call.
This notification says glaucoma. I don't have high eye pressure. I have high blood pressure. I mean, what's going on?
He does have glaucoma, but not for long. We've mapped a genetic intervention and Ella here can tell him all about it. Lesson 1. MedPatch always works. People go wrong.
Right. And what about training?
Hold up your phone. Employee upgrade. Use it to access the new entrant module tonight. Any questions? Good.
One question. Are any of these guys medically trained?
Absolutely not. The app operates off a quantum AI generating real-time genetically tailored solutions for 5 billion customers. Doesn't need a nerd with a stethoscope asking, does it hurt when I do this?
You don't think much of doctors then?
I love them. One's decorating my back bedroom as we speak. We're done with doctors. Healthcare's an app now.
Welcome to MedPatch. As a new employee, we want you to feel our history. At the start of the 21st century, the human genome was comprehensively mapped. We had become data. And by 2025, Google and Facebook had amassed a treasure trove of willingly submitted fitness tracking information. Machine learning had unlocked the secrets of protein folding. And by 2032, the advances were so great, hospital data was automatically incorporated into a booming digital health economy. The foremost diagnostic advance was MedPatch, a revolutionary breakthrough in cellular and microbiome assessment, which could flag the very first signs of ill health. Our phenomenal success eclipsed outdated public health models. It funded investment in robotic surgery, and round-the-clock automated centres transformed the delivery of accident and emergency care. And just 3 years ago, MedPatch distributed 5 billion vaccines within 8 days of the discovery of COVID-44. As a member of the team, you're now hand-in-hand with us on our journey. MedPatch. Delivering a healthier future for you and your loved ones.
Pause playback, headphones off.
Evening. I'm sorry I'm late. I got Chinese. What you been up to?
Sorted out the back room. Did the recycling. Got a job.
You got a what?
A job, Luke. You know, you go to a place, you do stuff, they pay you.
How?
What do you How? I'm very employable.
You're very amazing. Seriously, who's hiring? Where?
Medpatch, call handler.
What?
Surprise! I applied 2 months ago. We're going to be colleagues.
Did you tell them you're a doctor?
Was a doctor. I might have fudged that bit on the form.
Fudged, as in...
I held back my medical background. But it's call handling. I'm qualified. The algorithm picked me out. I'm not going to be cramping your style, if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, I work in IT. I have no style. Jenna, darling, it's great. I'm adjusting.
Me too. Come here. I've been kidding myself that medicine's coming back. You've been patient, and I'm grateful. But if I can... Oh, is that me?
No, it's me.
Okay. Is it the...
Yeah. 3-month result. Should probably open this.
Babe, stop. Look at me. Whatever happens, I'm here. I am in this with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Swipe for access. Luke Baker. 2-month results are available. You are cancer-free.
Call handling work transit picks you up from here. Head straight to orientation. Oh, and get the weekly meal token. It works out cheaper.
Okay, Dad.
That's weird.
Sorry. How are you feeling?
Honestly, like I've been carrying a big, heavy backpack and it's gone. I mean, the chances of it coming back were low, but still, it's good.
I'm really proud of you.
Proud? Got sick, got cured. That's Medpatch. You're part of it now.
Let's celebrate tonight. Maybe at Zuboff's? Happy hour at 7.
Might be 7:30. System's going slow, the servers are crawling. How about you? You nervous?
Fine.
Hi, Jenna. Your heart rate has increased, but you're not exercising.
Medpatch off.
Breathing exercises are a great way to de-stress.
I am not stressed. Medpatch off.
Jenna, have you considered Tai Chi?
Just bear with me. According to this, Mr. Henderson, you've changed your bank details. Just sync the patch with your banking app and they'll drone you out next month's statins.
Bloody hell, forgot. Sorry, hang on. How's that?
Perfect. Drone dispatched. They'll be with you in the hour.
Okay. Ta, cheers.
Bye. And thank you for being part of the Medpatch family.
Yeah. Bye.
Well done, Jenna. Core quality evaluation is 72%. But remember, full salary today is dependent on 10 calls achieving an 80% call quality rating. Ready for another?
Okay, go. Hello, I'm Jenna. I'll be holding your hand through the Medpatch gateway. How can I help?
Your bloody thing will not leave me alone. Update, update, update. I did 6 months ago. Isn't that enough?
What does the notification say?
Get my glasses. 12 updates pending.
You should really run them. The patch will always work, but we like to keep on top of your cell patterning, so it's best to have the latest version of the scan field.
And perhaps in English?
The app creates a kind of monitoring field around you, checking your vital signs, your respiration, sweat, right down to your cells. I could take you through the update now.
No, I'm tired.
Bad night?
None of your business. Go on then, do your bloody update.
I'm linking to your phone now. Just press OK to give me permission.
There. God, you must get bored.
Can I take a few details for security?
Lauren Barclay, I'm 68, first line of address 7, the shambles, in the shadow of your bloody building. Height 5'7", I'm 7 stone and I have 2 cats, how's that?
Great. Sorry, we're doing some server work today and the system's a bit slow. Bear with me. Update's 80% there. You said you were 5'7"?
Yeah.
And you're 7 stone?
Yes, probably the stress of being hounded by your bloody app.
93% won't be long. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this is showing you have definitely lost weight. £10 in a month. Any stomach aches?
I don't have time for this. Are we finished?
It's just that my partner was ill recently. I'd have thought the patch would flag some of these symptoms. Are you eating okay?
I'm not hungry. Look, you've done your update. Goodbye, thank you.
No, please, Miss Barclay. One question. When you go to the bathroom, how is it?
You what?
Firm? Soft? Has there been a change when you go to the loo?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Weight loss, tiredness, loss of appetite. These are concerning. I think the patch should be...
Name. Give me your name immediately.
Jenna, please, stay on the line.
Voice analysis sets call quality evaluation at below 10%. Your contract permits full severance at any time. This interaction is being escalated.
For one call?
Escalating.
Okay. Simple query, older customer with an update prompt, and then suddenly you're talking about turds.
Dean, she'd missed 12 updates. I was concerned.
And I'm concerned when a customer thinks one of my team is some kind of bowel fetishist.
It was a health question.
It was irrelevant. The scan field around Mrs. Barclay is foolproof.
The app was out of date.
No, it wasn't. Jenna, some very clever behavioural scientists have factored in missed updates. She could miss 20, 30. It still works.
She was confused.
She's 68. She's a millennial. She's probably on Instagram. Old people aren't great with gesture tech. They like a tap and a swipe and they ignore notifications. We nudge them to call, then do the update for them. It's why you have a job.
I heard things that worried me.
Well, how about you stop hearing things and respond to customers as per the prompts on your screen?
Okay.
Fantastic. 2 days downgraded to 70% of your probationary wage.
Seriously?
Call's waiting, Jenna. Back to work. Try not to talk about poo.
Hi, Jenna. I'm Choice Bar. Another drink?
Go on then.
Present glass. Enjoy.
Phone, ring Luke.
I'm sorry.
Luke, I've been here an hour.
Babe, we've got an actual critical slowdown. We're building up to a fix. I couldn't leave. I'm sorry.
And you can't ring?
No phones in the server hall. This will be 2 hours.
We're supposed to be celebrating.
We will. I'm sorry. Relax. Have a drink. We'll reschedule. I'm a bad person. I will make it up to you. Okay.
Luke? Luke?
Signal trouble?
Yeah.
Want to use mine?
No, thanks.
Well, someone from the British Museum's outside. They want their phone back. Seriously, use mine. It was made this century.
It's 2 years old. Works fine.
And the boyfriend? Still under warranty? If I know one thing about blokes, it's that they
Stop. I don't know what this is, but I am not interested. Sorry.
I was being friendly.
I noticed you earlier staring at me from the booth with that man who was way too old for you. And if you're planning live marketing, or God forbid some kind of hookup with you and him, it is profoundly not going to happen. I'm off to sit over there. Bye.
He reckons you're a doctor.
I'm sorry, what?
We had a bet. Look, I was a nurse. The old guy's my mate, Jake. We're ex-health. He bet me 50 quid you were a medic. Says you've got an invisible stethoscope hanging around your neck.
What's your name?
I'm Sash.
You owe Jake 50 quid.
Crap.
Is that what you do? Doctor spotting? Do you write it down in a little book?
No. We drink. We tell gory stories. And we miss it. Room for one more relic?
Nah, I should probably get home.
Anyway, then I hear it. Could any medical professional identify themselves to a member of the cabin crew?
Did you do the usual?
Yeah. Kept my head down until I was absolutely sure there was no one else. So I went up, pale, sweaty guy, clutching his chest, stenosis type, doing the whole, tell my wife I love her. This is way before the heart safe upgrade. Anyway, I'm straddling him, hard compressions, I'm breaking ribs.
Key question. Did you wangle first class?
Fully reclining chair, free booze, the lot.
And what happened to the patient?
Probably fine. Med drone waiting for him on the runway. Anyway, champagne at 30,000 feet. It was the one time I just felt, this is the perfect job. And now, thanks to MedPatch, I get to pick fruit.
Go me.
How long have you worked there?
Worked where?
Medpatch.
What made you think...
There's a slight mark on your cuff there. The terminals they use have quite a hard edge.
Sorry?
Jake, stop. Your lanyard's hanging out your coat pocket.
Oh, for God's sake.
Your secret's safe. If you got past the AI, good on you. Adapt or die. Which means your phone has the employee upgrade. Do you mind? Gosh. Is it as massively irritating as people say?
Yep. Jenna, you appear to need the toilet. God, this is quite cathartic, isn't it? My name is Jenna. I was a general surgeon. It's been 6 years since I last practiced.
Medics Anonymous. Please share with the group, Jenna. How did Medpatch destroy your medical career?
Well, my clinical hours were heavily affected by, well, the total absence of any patients. Blue Stream upgrade. Medpatch was everywhere. Symptoms to surgery, it was all seamless. How about you?
As an eye surgeon, I was well used to the prospect of early retirement.
All the fiddly stuff.
We call it fine motor work. Initially, automation in the operating theatre was a way of extending our working lives. Getting on a bit? Got the shakes? No problem. Slap on a VR headset and instruct the laser. The robots kept us in theatre for years. It was wonderful.
And then they got cheaper to make.
Worse. They got smarter. Turns out they were learning from us. Before long, the Medpatch hardware had carried out enough retinal detachments, cataract replacements, and laser treatments to carry on perfectly well themselves, thank you. We had trained our replacements.
I did my auntie's cataracts.
Surgery go okay?
It was brilliant. Sorry.
Oh well. I was done. Suddenly I was standing outside the hospital holding a cardboard box.
How did you feel?
I felt stupid. Funny sensation. I'd never really felt stupid before.
Hey, Jenna, are you enjoying your driverless cab experience?
Yeah, can I opt out of conversation, please?
Sure. You can opt out of me engaging you in conversation with our premium package.
Hey.
Darling, I'm sorry. It's a mess here. I'm gonna be another hour.
You're still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna make this up to you.
Don't worry, I'll see you later. Cab?
Hi, Jenna. Would you like to give me a rating?
No, I'd like to stop off, please.
Sure thing. Where?
7 the Shambles. I don't think it's far.
Absolutely.
Lauren? Hello? Lauren, are you in? I'm sorry about the stools thing. I've had a weird night and I've been thinking about you. Lauren, are you there? Okay, I could get in a lot of trouble for this, but if you... The hell?
Medical assessment room. I am operating in this area.
Finally.
Medpatch employment profile identified.
I was passing.
A patient assessment is underway. Please leave.
Okay, I'm going.
Morning. I crept in at midnight. Do you hate me now?
Hard to hate that face. You owe me a night out.
What'd you get up to?
Met a few fellas, went back to theirs.
You're gonna have to introduce me.
Did you have fun with your servers?
You know when the bin's full and you've pushed down on it so much you're going to split the bag? It's basically that.
Have you considered putting a carrier bag next to it?
Ah. What did you do?
Met some ex-medics.
War stories?
Something like that.
Work go okay?
There was this woman. The patch hadn't updated, and honestly, I was worried about her.
It's normal. Don't worry about it. New staff are always nervy, but the AI's on it. You know, sometimes... forget it.
No, go on, what is it?
Humans see patterns. We make links. You, with your background, you see more patterns. But the patch, it's free from all of that. It's just raw data all the time.
You can say it, it's better.
When I got the diagnosis, do you remember? One little notification asking me to access a different AI, and I thought, oh God, what's this? And yeah, it's an avatar, but it was tailored, wasn't it? A unique explanation of what was about to happen based on my genes, my psychology, and I thought, yeah, let's go. 2 weeks later, I'm in the surgery hub. Sterile wave treatment guided by state-of-the-art tech, and then last night, all clear.
What are you saying?
I liked the no humans thing. And that's not to say that what you did wasn't amazing, but working at MedPatch is about one thing. You have to trust it.
Why was there no enhanced body scan this morning?
Enhanced body scans are only activated if the system tracks something unusual.
Yes, and my heart rate has been consistently higher this week. I've written it down. Listen, this week, 74, 78, 69.
That's kind of normal.
Then what explains a 6-point increase in my average heart rate?
Worrying about your heart rate.
Was that supposed to be funny? I get to rate this call.
Steady, Mr. Cole. You'll hit 80 if you're not careful.
What did you just say? Release this call. You've just lost your job.
Jenna, call quality evaluation is below 10%. Of 7 calls today, this is your 4th CQE rating of below 20%. Do you need to be removed from the customer feed?
Yes. Requesting call review access.
You have completed your training, Jenna.
I'd like to look back over some old calls. Half an hour of review access would increase my effectiveness.
30-minute call review period granted. After this, you will require an 80% call quality rating for the remainder of your shift.
Yes, fine. Access personal customer archive. Replay most recent call with Lauren Barkley.
Your bloody thing will not leave me alone. Update, update, update. I did 6 months ago. Isn't that enough?
What does the notification say? Spin forward. Play.
None of your business. Go on then, do your bloody update.
Forward. Stop. Play. 93% won't be long. Ah, there we go. Yeah, this is showing you have definitely lost weight. £10 in a month. Stop. Computer, show customer patch data, respiration, blood pressure, cell patterning.
You cannot access medical data. Customer service interaction only.
Computer, show record of assessment drone visit.
This patient has no record of an assessment drone dispatch.
What? Repeat?
This patient has no record of an assessment drone dispatch.
Give me the status of this case.
This case is pending.
Pending? What's pending? Computer, access previous calls from Lauren Barkley.
Repeat command.
Access previous calls from Lauren Barkley.
Computer lockout. Illegal access request. Escalating.
What?
Data breach. Escalating.
It was a mistake. End review mode.
Escalating.
So there it is. Just a total misunderstanding. Well, say something.
I'm reading a security breach report. They are very rare.
Dean, I was in review mode and...
I'm still reading.
I was just going over old calls.
A call that just happens to be with Lauren Barkley, the woman you wanted us to contact.
I wanted to see how someone else handled her. I didn't know that wasn't allowed.
Another interpretation is you spent the morning intentionally handling calls badly to give you the option to go into review mode and listen back to her case.
That is nonsense.
Jenna, you are a very bad liar. Why did you access it?
Because I can't stop thinking about her. She's ill.
MedPatch disagrees.
What are you hiding? Why was there an assessment drone?
Where does it say that?
It doesn't. I was passing by and...
Hang on. You went to her house?
Yes, I'm sorry. Look, if she's not ill, then why was there a drone? Why wasn't it recorded on the case?
I'm not hearing this. This is over. I'm pausing your salary.
Fine, but let's call her. Let's just actually talk to her.
Stop! I have to report it. You're suspended prior to a disciplinary. Get out.
Suspended?
I went to her house.
You did what?
There was a drone there. There was a drone and there was no record of it. What's a pending case?
I don't know. But I've been telling you for days, the system has been running slow and we're building to a data migration. We're on emergency storage, and if the drone hasn't found anything, it's not a priority to update the case. So, update pending.
Luke, you didn't speak to her. This technology is new.
The MRI scanner was new. The stethoscope was new.
Ugh, I'm being stupid.
I knew this would happen.
No, I saw things that worried me, and as a medical professional...
You're not a medical professional, you're a call handler. I'm sorry. Look, I'm tired. That was...
I'm going out.
Jenna, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll see you later.
Jenna, you're drinking alcohol.
Hi, Ned Patch. We never talk. How's things? Kids okay?
Alcohol can cause high blood pressure and obesity.
Can it really? Well, I did not know that. Thank you. Med Patch off.
Did you call me, Jenna? Would you like some peanuts?
Peanuts are high in salt content.
Off!
Oh, hello again. How's interfacing with the new dawn of healthcare?
Sash? Yeah, good, thanks. I'm getting sacked, Luke hates me, and my phone's arguing with a nozzle.
Hey, booze machine, whatever you're called, same for me. Present payment. I'll get this.
Thanks. Pass your phone, I'm closer. Where's your payment screen?
Oh, give it here.
I'll find it. Worried I'll look at your pictures.
Make the payment and give me my phone.
Here you go.
Enjoy. Glad I bumped into you.
You didn't, though, did you?
What?
Bump into me. I just looked at your payment history. You've been to this bar twice. Both times I've been here. Are you following me?
Can we talk somewhere quieter? Quick drive?
I am not getting into a car with you.
For God's sake, I'm an ex-nurse who picks fruit. What do you think I'm going to do? Peel you? Me and Jake, we represent a group, ex-medics mainly. We think the app misses stuff.
Got any evidence?
No, can't get into their medical data.
Then it's a conspiracy theory.
We've heard things. I'd planned on taking things slower with you, but no point now. I'll ask you straight. Have you seen anything about the app that's made you feel...
Late 60s female, 10 pounds weight loss in a month. Lethargy, loss of appetite. It did nothing. No notifications, no red flags. Case was marked pending.
I knew it.
I'm not saying it was definitely wrong. Look, they have 1 million fail-safes. It's monitored, peer-reviewed.
Peer-reviewed? Jenna, you sign over your data. It's a commercial asset. They own it. No one can examine the algorithm. There is zero scrutiny. That woman, she's at risk. She's vulnerable. You've got doubts and you're ignoring them.
I'm not ignoring them.
Then give me your address.
That is illegal. This is pointless. I'm going. Open the door. Look, I'm serious. Open it.
You remember Jake?
Hello, Jenna. Can you give me your phone, please?
Let me out.
Give him your phone.
Settle down. Why would we hurt you? Not after going to the trouble of getting you a job.
Hey, it's Jenna. Don't be weird. Send a text.
Jenna, you're not in the bar, and I'm worried. I love you. Give me a ring. Choice bar?
Hey, are you thirsty?
No. List AI specs.
Choice Bar runs on Crystal 12, AI and vocal interface, under license from MedPatch Corporation. It operates...
Yep, fine. Access user data.
Present admin rights.
There.
Access granted.
Download previous 2 hours of customer data.
There you go, Luke. Now, how about that drink, Luke?
You've hacked it.
Jake wasn't just an eye surgeon. He worked on the early versions of the patch, and he didn't like it.
Methods of medical assessment should not be private assets. Before I left, I programmed a kind of backdoor.
Not into patient data, nothing medical. That stuff's Fort Knox. It makes them money. But we can access recruitment.
We saw your application and we knew it was you we wanted. The algorithm spotted you were a doctor and removed you. It's not stupid. But we put you back in the mix, nudged you to the top. We wanted you on the inside.
Then you wasted your time. I'm not spying for you.
Jenna, the patient you told Sash about could be the tip of the iceberg.
What are you doing with my phone?
I'm completing a process that began when we first met. When I handled your phone, I got into your profile. We've never been this deep inside an employee upgrade before.
But You could steal any employee phone. You're already breaking the law. Why are they interested in me?
Oh, Jenna, we're not interested in you. We're interested in Luke.
Navigating home. Scroll names. Was Jenna Mason with someone? Search shared purchase white wine. Accessing. Come on, the place was dead. There, 2 wines purchased by Sash Thomas. That's who she was with. Show user data. Sash Thomas left no user data. Well, that's impossible. Or it's a burner phone. Dark web hit. Blog author. Sasha T. AKA Sash Rex. AKA Sasha Dash. AKA Dash Thomas. Nurse Sasha. Forget the pseudonyms. What did she write? Dying for data. Public health and the myth of MedPatch. Surveillance capitalism and the war on health. Direct action. The war on MedPatch. Stop. Christ. New destination, MedPatch HQ. Access live departmental records of call handling. Manager, Dean Radford. Confidential. High-level security access required. L. Baker /B768539. Fingerprint. Access granted. Show Jenna Mason work record. Specifically, security breaches, manager cautions, disciplinaries, anything unusual. Record is normal. Tell me where Dean Radford is.
Is it done yet?
No, still uploading.
Whatever you think Luke is involved in, you're wrong. He's in IT.
Has it ever occurred to you that your flat is very nice, great car, no money worries?
Luke, he had an inheritance.
Oh, come on. What kind of inheritance? You're unemployed for 6 years and he's all, fine, yeah, no problem.
He's paid well. It doesn't mean that...
I'm in her caseload. Okay, there's only one pending case. It's near. She's Lauren Barclay, 7 The Shambles.
I'm on it. Strap in, Jenna. We're making an old-fashioned house call.
There's no rush.
Sorry, babe. Yeah, 1 more hour. I can't help it. I know. Yeah. Just getting ready. I'll read to him when I'm back.
Dean, is it?
Gotta go. Can I help you?
My name's Luke. I'm from IT.
I didn't report anything.
It's a different part of IT. I want to ask you about a security breach in your department.
Bit above your pay grade, isn't it?
No. You have a new recruit called Jenna.
Christ.
I discovered today that she intervened in a case marked pending.
Yeah, she's a pain in the arse.
She's a doctor.
She's a what? Look, this is not on me. System chose her.
She lied on the form. AI spotted it, but somehow she went back into the system.
Then it's not my fault.
Her recruitment created a personal conflict for me, so since she started here, I've been monitoring you.
Monitoring me?
Yes, because she is a capable doctor and we're at a critical point in our data storage plans. So my question is, Dean, how come there are no cautions on her case? No record of a security breach, no escalations?
I might have bypassed them.
What do you mean, bypassed?
You can deprioritize them. Stop them escalating so no one sees.
And why the hell would you do that?
You assess everything. I don't want a security breach on my floor. I can't take a pay cut. I've got 3 kids.
I've been completely in the dark because of you. You didn't even process the suspension. Facial recognition-wise, she can breeze straight back in.
What happens now?
We cancel her profile. I can't have my ID on this. You keep quiet. You work very hard for me right now, or you're fired.
You can't do that.
Dean, you'll be surprised what I can do.
Are you okay?
You knew, didn't you? I really thought she'd answer that door.
We've never had this kind of access to an employee upgrade. First proof. But it's not enough.
What was it?
Anaplastic thyroid cancer. Very aggressive. She probably couldn't get to the door when you first visited. There's an unknown ID footprint on her case. We think it's Luke's.
Whatever he does, it's distinct from IT. He's not on the official payroll.
He's not?
Maybe we're wrong. Think of what we're asking you to do as a way to rule him out.
But do you think he's really involved?
We do.
Her body? Where did she go?
The drone you saw was likely surveillance more than assessment. It was a lookout. She'll have been quietly processed by MedPatch post-mortem, and the truth about Lauren Barkley will disappear in a fog of inaccessible corporate data. The question is, do you want to do something about it?
We've been at this for an hour.
Keep looking. You know her staff profile.
The live search isn't working.
She has the employee upgrade. Her profile should be traceable. It needs to be cancelled. You find it, you terminate it.
Employees in B section. Slowdowns are being addressed. Call service will resume in the next hour.
I'm in the foyer. You still hearing me? Are you still there?
Your earpiece is fine. Don't fiddle with it.
God, it's busy. Night shift changeover.
Busy's good. Blend in. I've got the layout. I want you to head southwest.
Where the hell is southwest? Do you mean towards the fountain?
Yes. The lift's by the fountain.
Then say that. And don't say layout when you mean map.
All right.
You're in charge, Jenna. We want you to take the lift on the extreme right. It has to be that lift.
It's searching, but it's not finding her.
I know her. I'm sure she's here. The employee upgrade. You gave her the latest one?
Yes, I made one mistake. I'm not an idiot.
Forget her employee profile. The latest upgrade hides some permissions, including location, even when it's off.
How?
It uses residual power to ping the data network. If we can get a few hits, her other apps will tell us exactly where she is.
Searching. It's working.
Doors closing.
Okay, Jenna. Lift's busy. Keep your head down. Leave at floor 8.
8th floor. Doors opening. Lift going down.
I'm out. Well, this floor's dead. What is this place?
All floors around the server hall are kept empty. Humans are a risk, so security's tight but automated.
Proximity. Restricted area. Remain still.
The corridor's gated. The barrier is moving towards me. What do I do?
Jenna, use the profile.
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me? Tell me if you can, and...
No.
Don't worry. It's just like we talked about. Go to the server hall. Port 3495. In there, you'll find 4 computers.
Restricted area. Identify. How much longer?
30 seconds and we'll have her location. Come on.
Restricted area. State destination.
I'm taking the access lift to the server hall.
Restricted area. P10 security access required. Present credentials.
Okay.
Access granted. Have a nice evening. Step on the transport. Select server destination, please.
Port 3495.
Is that a location?
Is that the lift near the server hall?
I think we're hacked. Computer, close down server hall entry points, now.
Is the internal network down? What's your profile? I'll test it.
L Baker /B768539.
Profile located.
It found me. Network's fine.
Well, it's found someone.
What do you mean?
According to this, you're in the server hall. Whoever's in there, they're using your profile.
Are you here, Jenna? Please, I'm worried about you. You're not in trouble. This change, it's been hard for you. There's no need to be scared.
I'm not scared.
Oh, there you are. I'm just coming a bit closer.
Stay there.
How did you do it?
Some people got me talking in a bar. They took over my upgrade. I didn't know at first, but whenever I was near you, it was cloning your profile.
We can say they forced you. Just take your phone away from that port.
They didn't force me.
You're confused.
I can see them, Luke. Just like Lauren, pending cases. There are thousands of names here. They're the mistakes, the glitches, the missed symptoms. You make them disappear. All those late shifts, that's your job. You bury the bodies.
You're being really emotional.
Yes, I am. How would you describe it, Luke? What do you do?
Some cases, they're anomalies. And commercially, that's very sensitive. We're working on why it happens, but we can't let a tiny fraction of cases derail the entire system.
You don't make people fit your system, Luke. You make a system fit for people.
You think people want to go back to waiting lists? Elderly patients dying on filthy wards. The scandals. The promises that this can never happen again, but it always did. You'd swap all this for a heart surgeon who's had a bad day, a med tech with a bit of a hangover, throw in the odd psycho GP and a murdering nurse on the baby ward. I guarantee your system killed more people than this one.
I've sent it. All these names, the cases, they're online.
Jenna, they'll arrest me.
I know.
It literally saved my life. And you can do this.
Yes, I can.
This technology worked.
The technology always works. People go wrong. Medpatch?
Hi. How can I help?
Restore factory settings.
Are you sure?
Final request. Restore factory settings.
Welcome to MedPatch. Bienvenue à MedPatch. Bienvenido a MedPatch. Willkommen zu MedPatch. Benvenuto a MedPatch.
Is this the place? I think this is it. Sylvia Terrace. God, it's rough.
Lower social groups. They got hit worst. Right, so she's Natalie Simmons.
Okay, I'm ready.
You've memorised the script. Let's roleplay it. I'll be Natalie. Knock knock. Answers door. Hello?
Hi, Natalie. We're representatives of the re-established National Health Service. Thanks to the...
As part of the... It's legal stuff, has to be right.
Sorry, As part of the government's MedPatch inquiry, I'm sorry to tell you that your father was among the victims. He's one of around 13,000 people whose symptoms were missed and whose deaths were falsely recorded.
Boo-hoo-hoo, blah, 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 can't believe it, and next bit.
The criminal settlement with MedPatch has resulted in the sharing of resources and technological patents with global public health bodies. We are returning NHS staff, and we will deliver digital healthcare with commitment and compassion. With your permission, we'd like to begin with a thorough investigation into the true circumstances of your father's death.
Perfect. Right, we're here. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, and remember to introduce yourself.
Right. Hello, Natalie. I'm Jenna. Hello, I'm Jenna.
Come on, do it properly. Can I help?
Hello, I'm Jenna. I'm a doctor.
Jenna was played by Ophelia Lovibond, Luke by Joe Bannister, and Sash by Verity Henry. Dean was played by James Cooney, Jake by Kenny Blythe, and Lauren and Medpatch by Mira Sayal. Welcome to Medpatch was written by Kevin Core.
Time Slip by Wally K. Daly, with Paul Daneman as Paul, Norma Ronald as his wife Fay, Donald Hewlett as Frank, and Gwen Watford as his wife, Margaret. Time Slip.
Me, darling! Just managed to catch the 10-2.
Thought you were early.
Where are you?
Kitchen.
Sherry?
Please.
Usual?
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it through.
A whiskey, just to celebrate, perhaps. Yes, that's the answer. Just a little one. Well, perhaps a little bigger than that. Here we go. A toast to just once in a lifetime managing to catch the early train instead of the late one and not ending up drinking quick halves in that grotty little station buffet. Cheers, Paul. Cheers, old man. Oh, delicious. I must say, Frank got somewhat out of breath. 2 minutes' run left him panting like a passionate Parisienne, the mole on his nose all shiny with the exertion. Dreadful sight. Right, what else? Yeah, sherry for Faye. There we go. Top up for me. Whoops! And chug off to the kitchen. So there you are, little lovely. Slaving over... What is it?
You're early.
Welcoming peck for hubby, perhaps?
Mm-hmm.
1 sherry, medium, as per request.
Put it down a sec.
Ooh, smells good.
Lamb casserole is just about ready. I'll turn the potatoes down a touch to keep them ticking over. Then I'll be with you.
Have a good day?
Oh, pretty average. Right, there we are. All ready when we are. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
You?
Me?
Good day.
Oh, yes, super. Not only caught the early train...
Wonders will never cease.
But also got a marvellous new gadget up from our Midlands branch. An electronic agitator-stroke-molecule adjuster.
A what?
Electronic agitator-stroke-molecule adjuster. Amazing bit of equipment. But it doesn't work.
What's it supposed to do when it does work?
Oh, it's just a new bit of jiggery-pokery, nothing to strain your little head with, my darling.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. But if it came off, it'd be fantastic. Instant reproduction of 3-dimensional objects. Unbelievable.
Well, it sounds it. Your little playtime electronics seems to be getting rather above itself these days.
Well, it's the takeover that's done that, you know, and a very good thing, too. No job for a grown man playing around with electronic pastimes all day.
Oh, come off it. You both had a whale of a time at first. What with Frank's electronic wizardry and your penchant for practical jokes, you couldn't fail to make the best adult toys in the country.
Mind you, they are sending us the most amazing stuff to test these days.
It beats me how they can afford it.
Well, apparently they're awash with government subsidies. In fact, wouldn't surprise me if the Min of Death wasn't in the way behind it all.
Min of Death?
Ministry of Defence. Spies, secrets, 007, what have you.
You're joking, aren't you?
Yes, I am, actually, but it's a thought. Right, I'm off to have a shower. A bit tacky from leaping after trains.
Paul?
Yeah?
What exactly is this thingamabob supposed to do?
Thingamabob?
Yes, you know, the whatchamacallit that they sent you from head office.
Oh, that. The electronic agitator-stroke-molecule adjuster.
That's a terrible name. It sounds positively unhealthy.
Oh, well, the idea's healthy enough. Mass production without labour. The manager's dream. And the shop steward's nightmare. For want of a better word, it's a 3-dimensional copier that reproduces solid objects. Shove in original, push button, out pops a perfect copy. If it worked, it'd make the Industrial Revolution look like a small local disturbance.
With the present state of unemployment, perhaps it's just as well it doesn't.
Apparently, they have had some success with small test units, reproducing the odd plant pot exactly and what have you. Though they did tend to be a bit unstable, exploding rather loudly after a few hours or so.
Sounds more like the French Revolution than an industrial one.
We were sent the Mark II version to look at.
Bigger bangs?
Bigger all round. And more fun. Put the office cat in. Thought we'd see how he'd make out.
Paul, how could you? Little Tiddles.
Oh, it's all right, no danger to Tiddles. We made sure by testing it on ourselves first.
What?
Well, it obviously wasn't functioning, and we were getting a bit bored with it by then.
You could have been killed.
No, it's not that sort of dangerous.
But supposing it had worked?
Oh, no chance. I mean, if we'd really thought there was any possibility of that, we'd never have risked it. No chance. Right, on to the shower. See you in a few minutes.
Not too long, I'm starving.
Oh, and open a bottle of the red. I feel like celebrating getting home early for a change.
That's the weakest excuse you've ever given.
It'll do till I think of something better. See you in a minute. Bit peckish myself.
Then hurry up. why can't he sing something else? The joke bathroom song of all time. Well, better open the red and check the veg. Oh, Paul! Paul, not so loud. I can't hear myself think.
Ah, sorry. Sorry, dear.
Oh, thank the Lord for that. Now, where's the bottle opener? Now, in 1, 2, 3, turn 1, 2, 3, pull 1, 2, 3. What on earth? Hello? Who's that?
Me, darling. Just missed the damn 10-2 again. Frank and I ran like the blazes. We still didn't manage it. Had a half in that grotty station buffet while we were waiting. Hey, where are you?
Kitchen.
Ah, Sherry?
No, thank you. I've just had one.
Oh, it's a bit unusual, isn't it? Before I get back, you're not turning into a secret squiffer, are you? So, here you are, my little lovely. Smells good. Welcoming peck for hubby, perhaps? No welcoming peck. Hey? What is it? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What on earth are you looking at me like that for?
This time, you have gone too far.
What?
Much too far. All right. Practical jokes are one thing. I've put up with a lot of yours over the years, but this time you've gone much too far.
Yeah, but I
think it's despicable the way you've engineered the whole thing to make a fool of me.
But I haven't said a word except hello and would you like a sherry?
It's not even April the 1st. What has possessed you? Even going to the extreme of singing too loud in the bathroom to prove you were showering. It's just too much, Paul.
Faye, what are you going on about?
How on earth did you get down the stairs so quickly without me hearing you?
Faye, I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
I know. You climbed down the drain pipe into the front garden, didn't you?
Did I?
So you admit it. Well, let me tell you, Paul Williamson, if you've laid one foot on one flower, you're in for the quickest divorce on record.
Should I go out and come back in so we can start again in a friendlier fashion?
We've already had the friendlier fashion, Paul. This is the don't try to make a fool of me version.
I still don't know what on earth you are going on about, Faye. And incidentally, who is that singing my tune?
Don't you realise, Paul, you've been twigged. Rumbled, the joke's misfired. All that talk of putting little tiddles in the reproducer after you and Frank getting in to try it first. Just to set me up to make a fool of me with one of your silly practical jokes. Well, this time you have gone too far. You may well look aghast, Paul. I am truly furious with you.
How did you know about the reproducer and little tiddles? And who the hell is that singing upstairs?
Stop it, Paul, or I shall walk out of that front door and never come back. See? Your tape has finally run out. Now, will you confess?
Where are the clean towels, darling?
Oh, cleverer and cleverer. In the airing cupboard, of course.
Thank you. Now someone's calling you darling. Good Lord. You've got a man upstairs. The singing...
I shall show you who that is, Paul. Your bluff is about to be called. Why not come down here, little tape recorder? There's someone to see you. Now, Paul, let's see you get out of this one. I may be a programmed automaton who always calls out the same reply so you can set up a tape recorder to answer my answers. But let's see if it can also manage to walk all the way downstairs. Now, that would be a clever little recorder, wouldn't it?
Faye? Who are you talking to? You sound a bit upset. Why do you keep calling me a recorder? I was simply... Who on earth? Good God. It's me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, give him the same amount as you've got.
Yes, but I mean...
No buts. I've just about had enough from both of you. I don't care which of you is real and which of you is phony. I simply refuse to have this childishness continue. Arguing over who should sit in which chair, who should pour the wine, who should cut the bread. I won't have it. And don't think I didn't notice you both eyeing the other's portions, counting the sprouts and weighing up the amount of casserole you've been given. It has to stop now. You may both be involving me against my better judgment in some unwanted nightmare, but at least the nightmare is going to be a civilized one. Now, whichever of you two is guest at this table will be treated by whichever of you two is host at this table with the courtesy that convention requires between host and guest. Now, fill his glass up properly.
Yes, dear. Right, having got that horrendous meal over, we've got to give Frank a ring. Oh, God, how awful. Two grown men fighting over every smallest detail. It's ridiculous. Judgment of Solomon on Faye's part, deciding to sit at my place herself like that. Mind you, I still think he got more casserole than I did. It's not right. Certainly got a couple more sprouts. I counted. It's just not fair. I don't know what's happened, but there's no altering the fact that I'm the real one and should get the bigger portions.
Hello? 7243 here.
Margaret, it's Paul.
Oh, hello, Paul. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you, dear. And you?
Yes, dear, and it is me.
Margaret, are you all right? You sound a bit sloshed.
No, I'm fine, thank you. I just sound like this because I'm a bit sloshed, that's all.
Oh, well, that explains it.
Thought it might.
Look, Margaret, I'm sorry to bother you, but, do you think I can possibly speak to Frank? Something absolutely horrendous has happened.
Oh, dear. Horrendous. I'll get him for you. Oh, by the way, which one do you want to talk to? The late one or the early one?
Well, what?
I've got two of them here. Glowering at each other and arguing over the one pair of slippers.
Oh, no.
Tell you what, I'll bring whichever one has managed to get the slippers. That's bound to be the real Frank, isn't it? Ever so possessive about his slippers is Frank. Won't even let the dog have them. Yes. Hang on, dear. Shan't be a man. Oh. By the way, better tell Faye to forget the bridge tonight, unless she knows how to play it five-handed, that is.
Faye's right. It is a nightmare. What on earth has happened? What am I going to do? Well, perhaps I'll wake up soon. Yes, that's the answer. I'll wake up soon.
Hello, Frank here.
Frank, thank God it's you. It is you, isn't it? Oh, well, yes, of course it is. There's no disguising that voice. Look, tell me I'm not going crazy. You and I did just manage to catch the early train tonight, didn't we?
No, wrong Frank, old son. It's the other one you want. The unreal one. Paul and I just missed the early train tonight, had 2 quick halves in the station buffet and caught the train 10 minutes later. Yes, you're obviously the Paul who isn't real. So I'll just pop off and get the Frank who isn't real to come and talk to you, all right?
But I am real.
Hang on, old man. It shan't be a sec. All absolutely fascinating, isn't it?
I don't believe this. I just don't believe it. Oh, Lord, please let me wake up soon, sweating in my bed, saying what a terrible dream that was. Please, Lord. If you do, I promise I'll be ever so good for the rest of my life.
Hello? This is the real Frank speaking. Hello? Paul? Are you there, Paul?
Yes, I'm here. You're not going to believe this, Frank, but he sounds exactly like you.
I know. Not pleasant, is it? And what's more, he looks like me, which is even worse. Paul, I had no conception of how ugly I was.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Well, not ugly. I mean, not exactly.
Why on earth did you never tell me about that mole on the end of my nose?
Mole? What mole? I thought you knew.
No, I'd no idea. I stopped noticing my face in the mirror years ago. The damn thing shines.
Well, you should have asked me, then I'd have told you. Anyway, what about my bald patch and my paunch? You never told me about those.
Oh, it's not as bad as that, Paul. Not really.
Not that bad. You can see my head shining through the strands all over the place. From the back, it looks as if the moon's coming out.
No, I wasn't talking about your patch, Paul. I was talking about your paunch. Your patch is bad, I give you that. But your paunch is all right, considering. Hardly a patch on my paunch. Have you noticed the way my shirt buttons strain over my stomach? It's quite repulsive. I used to think Margaret was exaggerating. I really must go on a diet soon.
Yeah, but what are we going to do, Frank?
Well, I suppose we could make a start with a bit of jogging.
Jogging? No, the other thing. The fact that there appears to be 2 of each of us.
Oh, that?
Yes, that.
Oh, it's all absolutely fascinating, isn't it?
No, it's not fascinating. It's perfectly awful.
Oh, well, we'd better meet up, perhaps. Have a chat. What do you say?
Good thinking. Usual place?
Yeah, see you there in 5 minutes.
Better tell Faye I'm off. Where is he?
Who?
Him, the other one. The unreal one.
Oh, him. Well, he was going to phone Frank, but you were on the telephone.
I was just chatting to Frank.
So he decided to go for a quick shower and shave, to help recover from the shock, I should imagine.
Well, I hope the blighter doesn't use my razor. That'll be going too far, even for a doppelganger.
Don't forget, dear, he does consider it to be his razor rather than yours.
Yeah, but surely you're not fooled, Faye. I mean, you can see I'm your true husband, can't you?
Paul, you're identical in every way, as alike as two peas in a pod. When I'm alone with either of you, I know you're my husband. But when you're together, it's nothing less than a severe case of double vision. Quite frankly, Paul, I know any minute now I'm going to get one of my headaches, and that it'll probably last for hours.
Ah, good.
Good?
Yeah, well, don't you see, one of your headaches is just the answer.
I beg your pardon?
Look, I'm sorry, dear, I don't take this wrongly now, will you? But it's actually rather handy you're getting a headache at this particular moment. It would be somewhat comforting while I'm out.
What on earth are you talking about? Why should one of my headaches be of any possible comfort to you?
Well, I want to go out, you see, think things over. Oh, only for a little while.
You mean you want to meet Frank in the Duck and Partridge?
Yes.
Well, why not say so?
Well, are you all right, Faye? You're sounding a trifle testy.
More than a trifle, Paul. Teetering on the brink of hysteria would be nearer the mark.
Don't worry, Frank will soon sort it out. You know what a whiz he is at problem-solving.
You mean he might confirm that you're the real Paul?
No, that's no problem. The Frank I'm going to meet knows already that I'm the real Paul. Trouble is, the Frank he's going to leave at home just happens to think that the Paul upstairs, bawling his head off, is the real Paul.
You mean this...
Yeah. Oh, didn't I tell you? No, of course I didn't. Turns out there are two Franks as well.
Good Lord. How awful. Poor old Margaret.
Well, that's what I thought, yes. I mean, for all his faults, one Frank's not bad, but two of him, disastrous. Excuse me a minute, dear.
Will you shut up that damn noise, for God's sake? I can hardly hear myself think. Sorry, old fellow.
That's better. Thank goodness I don't sound as raucous as that. Makes a corncrake's croaking sound comparatively choral.
Oh, but you sound exactly like that.
Ah. Well, in future, feel free to give me a shout if it gets out of hand, all right?
I do, all the time.
Well, I'll start taking notice from now on. Right, well, I better be off. Have my little think and drink with Frank.
You still haven't explained why one of my headaches is such a comfort to you.
Ah, yes. Headaches. Well, it's a little delicate, you see. How can I put this without you getting upset? I'm going out, yes?
Yes.
And someone who looks not unlike me, but isn't me, is staying in, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And sometimes in more normal circumstances, in the middle of the week, like tonight, for instance, occasionally when I'm having a shower and you're feeling in a, well, for want of a better word, a playful mood, you quietly creep upstairs and you...
Yes?
Yes, through the shower curtain.
Paul! How could you even think of such a thing at a time like this?
I'm sorry, dear, but it's just that I am going out and he is staying in, showering. And he does look like me, and you might just forget that he's not really me. So, all in all, one of your headaches seems to be the most sensible solution all round.
You mean I might... with another man? How dare you even consider such a thing? I am a respectable married woman and have been for more years than I care to contemplate. Headache or no headache, I wouldn't dream of... I wouldn't dream of it.
Oh, good.
And I may add that until one of you turns up with irrefutable bona fides as to the genuineness of the product, headaches are from here on out a part and parcel of the daily round. To put it somewhat crudely, the tap is hereby off.
Oh. Well, fair enough. Goodbye, Peck. See me on my way, then?
Certainly not. For all I know, you're the imposter.
Faye! How could you?
Evening, Harold.
Evening, Frank.
Paul arrived yet?
Can't say I've seen him, and no reaction of outraged customers finding false eyeballs in their glasses, so chances are he hasn't.
Better make it my round, then.
Usual?
Please. Oh, on second thoughts, make it a large one.
You always have a large one.
Well, make it a larger than large one. It's been a long day, and I have a feeling it's going to be an even longer evening.
Very good. There we go. Better help yourself to ice when you've sipped it down from the brim a bit.
Yes, good thinking.
Hello, here's Paul now.
Harold, Frank.
Evening. Usual?
Please, yes. Oh, second thoughts. Better make it a large one.
But you always have... Right. Have to put your own ice in mind.
Fair enough. Oh, and could I have a packet of crisps while you're at it?
Crisps?
Please.
Yeah, I'll have one as well.
Right. There you go. Another larger than large for Paul, plus 2 packets of crisps.
Oh, take it out of that, Harold. Get yourself one as well.
Many thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Shall we go over to the other side? It's a bit quieter.
Yes, yes.
This'll do, I think. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Crisp?
I'll open mine as well, thanks. Stop.
So am I. Me too. Well, that's all dinner, yeah?
You?
Casserole. Made for 2 and shared by 3. Starving.
Yes, same with me. 2 small steaks cut 3 ways, and I know I lost out on the deal. His seemed about the same size as mine, but I got the fatty bit. Mind you, I think I won on the salty potatoes. By 2 or 3, that is, nothing too obvious. Not enough to be construed as some sort of secret message from Margaret to me or anything like that. How about you?
Well, same sort of thing, really. Definitely lost out on the casserole, mind.
Accidental, or did Faye seem to favour him?
Good gracious, I hadn't thought of that. He did keep looking at my plate and smirking.
Well, how awful.
Do I do that a lot, Frank?
What?
Smirk.
Only when you win.
Oh. Well, it doesn't alter the fact, of course, that food for 2 is not sufficient for 3.
True.
The worst part was that we both were so sickeningly nice to Faye.
Yes, we were awfully nice as well. Me and my all-too-solid shadow didn't do any good. Margaret was too sloshed to notice. By the time I left, she was indisputably seeing 4 of us.
Really?
Oh, yes. Eyeball reaction is always the giveaway. Slight vacillation sets in. It's fascinating.
Yes, I'll bear that in mind. And, what do you think's happened to us?
It's got to be the cabinets of the electronic agitator stroke molecule adjuster. It's the only possibility. Not sure whether it would be on the input side or the output, but the calculations I've started should finally show us.
Yes, but it didn't work. I mean, you know as well as I do. We got nothing out of the reproduction half of it at all. Neither did the other Paul. I've checked. So how can it possibly say it's the cabinet?
Simple. I've already worked out. There can't be more than a 30-second gap between the 4 of us. We just caught the train, they just missed it.
So?
Time slip.
What?
Time slip. It's the only answer. After we'd put ourselves through the cabinets and thought nothing had happened, it did. After we left, they were produced. Exact copies in every detail, with all our memories and everything, but not able to see us, because we were in a fractionally different time zone, and therefore invisible to them, and vice versa. I must say, I, for one, find it absolutely fascinating.
It's not fascinating. It's horrendous. A gross intrusion of privacy, and pure science fiction to boot.
No. This is not science fiction, Paul. It's science fact. We've got ourselves involved in something so large, it makes the splitting of the atom look a mere bagatelle. Absolutely fascinating.
Will you stop saying that, Frank? Having my whole way of life disrupted by a living-in doppelganger is something I do not find in the least fascinating.
I'm sorry, old son. You know what I'm like when it comes to this sort of situation. I always do find it quite interesting.
There is, of course, one flaw in your theory about the time slip stuff and what have you.
Oh, what's that?
We can see them now.
Oh, yes. I've been pondering that one as well. I think the answer probably lies in the train journey home.
Ah, you could be right there. Some damn funny things happen on British Rail these days.
Somehow, the reality of the journey home has put us all in the same time zone.
And left our poor, bemused wives with a distressing surfeit of husbands.
A coffee cream this time, perhaps? No, a pepperminty one. Oh, there we are.
Only me.
I'm in the lounge. Come on through.
So there you are.
I'm just having a pigging session.
I must say, you look ever so cosy stretched out there on the settee with a box of chocolates on your lap.
I'm comforting my headache. Would you like one?
They look delicious.
They're left over from Christmas.
They're not liqueurs, are they?
No.
Oh, good. In times of stress, I always find myself escaping to the sherry. I'm only just recovering. Took 3 black coffees before I even dared contemplate swaying across the lawns.
Bit too much escaping, eh, Marge?
Oh, yes, with a vengeance. I must say, at my time of life, I'm not used to these kind of goings-on.
Well, I must say, at my time of life, I'm not exactly blasé about it. Honestly, they were like 2 kids at dinner, arguing over every little morsel.
Same with mine. After dinner, they had an argument about who should have the 1 pair of slippers. Ended up with 1 slipper each, which must have been awfully uncomfortable. I mean, hop, hop, hop. How they're going to sort out the pyjama position later on is beyond me.
I've already sorted it, thank you very much. 2 beds made up in the spare room, and an ongoing headache from here on out, and nobody gets through my door till this business is well and truly behind us.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I'd have to take a hot water bottle to bed with me, and I'd be forever losing it. No, I was thinking more in terms of one either side of me, like bookends. Could be quite fun.
Margaret, what would the neighbours say?
Free to the neighbours, that's what I say. You know, being quite honest, I think in the end I could come quite to terms with all of this. I mean, it could actually grow on one. The thought of having 2 men about the house doing the odd job and things, competing with each other to be the favourite, except, of course, that Saturday nights could prove to be a bit of a problem.
Saturday nights?
Just ignore me, dear. I was thinking out loud for a second. Where are your boys, by the way?
Boys?
Paul's 1 and 2. Sounds like a Vatican history lesson, doesn't it?
They're both out. One went to have a think after phoning Frank, and the other also went to have a think after phoning Frank.
And both my Franks also went out, also to have a think after their various phone calls from the various Pauls.
So it's the duck and partridge yet again.
Probably. Do them good to have a little natter. Must be very worrying for them as well. I know I wouldn't like to see myself looking quite as real as that. Very disquieting.
Well, as long as they don't all end up standing at the same bar. It'll kill Harold's business stone dead.
Never thought about that. Be worse than those pink elephants that occasionally come out of his ceiling, wouldn't it?
Do they?
Oh, yes. I keep meaning to mention it, but I never seem to get round to it.
It's probably just as well.
But why wouldn't they believe us?
With your reputation as a practical joker, the chairman would just chuckle and say, that's a good one, Paul lad. Keep cheery, that's the answer, and you go on checking that new thingy we sent you, and down would go the phone.
Yes, you could be right. But we must do something.
There is another option, of course.
What's that?
Come to terms with it.
How do you mean?
Look, we love our work and our golf in about equal proportions, right?
Well, yes. But work comes first with me.
And with me, but golf is a very close second, yes?
Well, yes.
Right. Supposing there were 2 each of us.
But there are 2 each of us.
But permanently. Forever. One could be working while one was golfing, and vice versa. Half the week off, golf galore, no sense of guilt whatsoever. Because the other chap's just as brainy as we are, and will tackle any problems in the self-same fashion as we would.
Oh, I'm sorry, Frank. No, it's just not hot. Though I admit it's a very tempting thought. I cannot condemn Faye to a life of ongoing headaches just to get myself a few extra rounds of golf.
Oh, you could soon sort that out.
How come?
Turns each.
What?
She wouldn't know the difference.
Well, of course she'd know the difference. I mean, Frank, this is appalling. I mean, you're talking about my wife, the lady I love, the woman I have chosen to spend my life with, alone. Yeah, without some awful undead creature sharing her with me.
Well, just think about it.
No.
You're throwing away an awful lot of golf.
There is more to married life than golf.
Gives you something to do when headaches are in fashion.
Frank, I will not even contemplate it. Every time I imagine I see that balding, paunchy, shambling wreck of a man that's me, I shudder. Do you realise that? I shudder. I mean, how could I have let myself go to seed like that? It's nauseous. You should have warned me. You're supposed to be my friend.
Well, what about the mole on the end of my nose?
Your mole, Frank, is neither here nor there compared with my baldness and shambling gait. Hang on.
What is it?
What did I just say?
You're grumbling on about your shambling gait.
No. Before that, without some awful undead creature sharing her with me. Tell me, what's the opposite to undead?
Unalive, equaling dead.
Exactly. Frank, I think I've just found the solution to my problem. I think I may be intending to commit the perfect murder.
What?
Now, don't you see? I'd be living testimony that I didn't kill him. How could they condemn me to a life of incarceration if they couldn't prove I was dead? Even though they had my body on a slab, they'd still have me standing beside it. Alive, it's foolproof, it's absolutely foolproof.
Paul, could you really contemplate seeing yourself dead after you'd actually done the deed yourself, that is?
Yeah, you're right. I couldn't.
Well, let's hope he can't either, when he gets around to considering the same idea.
You think he may?
Absolutely guaranteed. Mathematical certainty. He is you, Paul. To the nth degree. He is you.
Coming to terms with it seems a very valid answer to me.
No, it is simply not on. I don't want two husbands, Margaret. I want one husband. And I can certainly quite happily do without double washing, double ironing, double cooking, double... all sorts of unlikely things. It's just not on. I'm monogamous by nature, and if I am to have an unwanted extra husband thrust on me willy-nilly...
What a delightful name for a spare husband.
I certainly don't want to end up with two who look exactly alike.
Oh, very well going on about it in this fashion, Faye, but you seem to have forgotten that it's a fait accompli. We've actually got two each of them.
Well, fate will just have to be unaccomplished. One will have to go. They must quickly and amicably decide which version is real and which version is not. And the loser must go, disappear, immediately.
Ah, Lord knows what we'll do. Mind you, we could have another double-double while we're thinking it over.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm awfully sorry. I didn't see you empty. Crisps?
Oh, please.
Right. Back in a jiffy.
Paul. Over at the door.
Good God. It's you. Get down. Don't let him see us.
Well, I'll be damned. The cheek of the man coming into my local like this.
God knows what Harold will make of it.
Evening, Harold.
Frank?
Paul arrived yet?
Hey, hang on. We've already had this bit of conversation.
Ah, here he comes, last as usual. Better be my round, I suppose. And talking about the usual, make mine a larger than large, would you, Harold? It's been a long day, and looks as though it could be an even longer night.
Evening, Harold. Frank.
Evening, Paul. Usual?
Oh, yeah, please, yes. Oh, make it a large one. And a packet of crisps as well, if you would run to it.
Yes, me too. I'm starving. Harold's starting to go puce round the cheeks. Looks as though he's about to explode.
Yes, he's not got the greatest sense of humour, particularly if he feels he's the butt of the joke.
You're right there. Remember the electronic suppliers we brought in? Didn't speak to us for weeks.
Yes. I think the best thing all round is for us to crawl through the tables on all fours, over to the side door there, and push off before they see us. What do you say?
I think you're probably right.
Yes, off you go then. You go first. I'll be right behind you.
Fair enough.
Here we are.
Lovely, just what the doctor ordered. 2 larger than large, plus 2 bags of crisps. Take it out there. Would you, Harold, have one yourself?
No, thank you, sir.
No, thank you. What on earth's come over you, Harold? I haven't heard those words from you in years.
I don't know what your game is, the pair of you, but I, for one, don't want to play.
Pardon?
So kindly take your drinks and your crisps away from my bar.
Oh, come on, Harold, old son. It's your friends, Frank and Paul, you're talking to. What's the matter?
I know what it is. The other 2 have been in here already.
Ah, but of course. Why didn't I think of that possibility? Where are they? I can't see them.
Must have gone. Perhaps they saw us come in and slipped out the side door.
I asked you 2 gentlemen to move.
You know, Harold, it's probably very difficult for you to credit this. And I do admit it does take a bit of swallowing, but there are now 2 each of us. 2 of Frank and 2 of me, that is. And you've obviously served the other 2 already, which is why you're getting so miffed about us greeting you as if we hadn't seen you for days. Which, of course, we haven't. And you're probably even thinking we might be pulling your leg or
I
something.
can vouch for every word he's saying, Harold. There's now 2 each of us. 2 Pauls, 2 Franks.
Right, that's it. I've had enough. You've gone too far. Kindly give me my drinks back. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And the crisps, if you don't mind.
Hey, steady on.
And there's your money back, too. Now, will you both kindly leave my establishment?
Oh, come on, Harold. That's a bit much.
Out. Out.
Yeah, but I say, look here. This is really
out.
a bit off. Do you think they saw us creep out like that?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Did you see old Nellie pat me on the head as I crawled past her?
Yes. Gave me a crisp.
Hope they didn't see us. I mean, a bit shifty looking.
Well, if the positions were reversed, they'd have done exactly the same.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. You know, at some point, you've got finally to face up to the awful fact that they are us, Paul. They think like us, act like us. And in any given situation, they'll do exactly as we would do because they are us. And worse than that, they believe beyond any shadow of doubt, same as we do believe about ourselves, that they are the real Paul and Frank.
And are they?
It's just heads or tails. 50-50 chance, so God only knows, Paul. God only knows. There's absolutely no way of verifying our reality or otherwise.
It's funny how we spend most of our lives just accepting what we've got without even thinking about it.
How do you mean, Elson?
Well, take you and me. How long have we known each other?
Oh, 30 years?
All that time, and I don't even know you.
Oh, come on, you know me very well.
Oh, yeah, but I know some things you enjoy doing, yes, and I know some things that make you sad, and I know you've got a very good brain, even though you do manage to convince the world when you're away from electronics that you're a bit of a bumbler.
Oh, I say, Paul, steady on, that's a bit strong.
But I'm not trying to put you down, Frank. I mean, you're my best friend. My only friend. Apart from Faye, that is. And I wouldn't hurt you for the world. But I'm just trying to explain what I mean. After 30 years, I don't know you, Frank. Only the surface you, the bits you let me share, the bits you show the world. That's all I know of you, the externals. But that other Frank, he knows you totally. He knows every little silliness you've ever perpetrated in your whole life.
Good Lord, how awful. Hadn't thought of the sillinesses.
He knows your weaknesses and strengths. He knows the secrets locked in the dark corners of your mind that could cut you to the soul, finish you. He knows your secret, whatever that secret happens to be. And Paul, that other Paul, he knows mine. And I can't bear it, Frank. I'm afraid I just can't bear it.
Not as bad as that.
Yes, it is as bad as that. We've got to find a solution. Even if it turns out that we're the ones who are not real. I don't care. I just can't bear anybody knowing me that intimately.
But surely there's no problem about finally finding out which one of us is which one's real and which one isn't.
No problem, but
No, it's so obvious I hardly felt it warranted a mention. I mean, by my calculations, it's going to become awfully clear in the next 60 minutes which one of us is real and which isn't, isn't it?
How?
You mean you really don't know?
No, it would appear not.
Oh. Because of what you said, I thought you'd twigged the fact as well.
Twigged what, Frank?
That there is a time factor involved here. You said yourself, we only met the others 2 or 3 hours ago. So it can't be very long now.
But I still don't know what you're getting at.
Well, just you think about it for a few seconds. Just think about it.
Good God. But of course. Why didn't I remember that?
There you are. Told you you'd get there finally.
It's quite amazing. We've got 4 men between the 2 of us, and we can't even manage to produce a pair of them to form a 4 for bridge.
Well, a selection of them should be back soon. I can't see them all sitting around having a jolly drinking session together, not in the present circumstances, that is. When one of the Franks comes back and sees our light off and your light on, he's bound to know this is where I am and comes straight over with whichever Paul he happens to be with.
Come on now, Frank.
Speak of the devil.
Goodness sake, you've been on about phoning.
Yes, I know.
Lord, what is going on out there?
Sounds like the start of an uprising. Maybe to restore the balance of power relative to sprouts, perhaps.
Sounds more like one too many to me. I better just go and check.
Remind Paul I've got a headache, will you?
At this rate, I'll soon be having one myself.
Don't worry.
All right, fine. Go ahead then.
I'll get on.
What is going on out here?
I'll get onto them straight away.
You do realise that Faye's still got a headache.
Oh, hello, Margaret. Sorry about that. I forgot. We'll keep it down.
Hello, darling. I'm sorry, I won't be making a phone call.
Phone call?
Yes, with you shortly.
It's all right, Margaret. Everything will soon be explained. Let's go into the lounge, shall we? Leave Frank in peace.
Hello.
There's a good girl.
Good girl, indeed.
Hello.
Old enough to be your sister.
Hello, darling. Sorry about the kerfuffle. It's a bit of a crisis.
Crisis?
We were just wondering whether you boys would like a hand of bridge when you suddenly erupted.
Yes, crisis, being honest. It doesn't seem the most opportune moment for bridge.
What sort of crisis?
Well, let's hope the other 2 are feeling slightly more sporty.
Crisis of time. Frank remembered about the time factor involved, you see. That's why he's on to head office now. He's trying to confirm the detail.
Paul, will you kindly explain what is happening?
I'll tell you in just a few minutes, as soon as Frank's off the phone. We'll both explain. I'll go and check how he's getting on.
What? No, nothing else. Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Well, what did they say?
The average life of the reproduction was 3 hours, 27 minutes. And apparently, in a few cases in the early experiments, the reproduced subjects had a tendency to go slowly transparent.
Eh?
About 10 seconds before the end.
My God. That means that we must be already in the danger zone.
Exactly.
What do we do, Frank?
There's nothing we can do. If we're the reproductions, we have to go. Now, let's play a hand of bridge while we're waiting to find out, shall we?
Right.
Mind you, with this amount of tension, I'm bound to make a hash of the bidding.
Oh, you're all right. I've promised Faye I wouldn't make any penalty doubles.
Thank goodness for that.
Let's go through.
So there you are.
Hello, Faye.
Hello, Frank. You all right? You look a touch...
Transparent?
No, pale. Sort of wan.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Take your seats opposite partners, please, gentlemen.
Can the cloak and dagger now be removed and the secret revealed?
Yes, I think it's about time to share our burden.
Cut for deal.
Margaret! The secret of all the frenzied activity is about to be revealed.
I know that, but there's surely no reason why we can't go on cutting and dealing, is there? We've been hanging around waiting for a game for positively eons.
You're right. No reason at all. 10 of hearts.
Pay?
7 of clubs.
1 for me, 2 of diamonds. Dash! You must be able to do better than that, Frank. 10 of hearts to beat. Come along, Frank. Concentrate. Don't just sit there moping. Take a card. Well, turn it over.
I don't have to. I can almost guess what it is.
Stop fooling about and turn it over.
There. Just as I expected. A sad-looking lady, all dressed in funereal black.
The Queen of Spades, clever boy. Your deal.
It's a superstition, Frank. It doesn't really mean anything.
Of course not.
Shuffle in front and cut behind. Come on.
Right, Paul. Out with it. What's the big secret?
Well, it's quite simple, really. It was Frank who remembered first. I'd totally forgotten.
Forgotten what?
That all the reproductions they made in the smaller version of the machine Frank and I were sent to test were fine, except for one small thing. Frank, you're better at the technical side. Would you like to explain?
Though brilliant in its conception, there is a flaw in the machine. Namely, after a few hours, all the reproductions blew up.
They did what?
They were perfect, but unstable.
We checked. After an average life of 3 hours, 27 minutes, they just exploded, leaving no trace at all. And by Frank's calculation, that's exactly what's going to happen to whichever pair of us isn't real.
You mean we could all be killed?
We certainly could, but not you or Faye. It's not their sort of intensity. More of an implosion, really. And I doubt whether technically it could be termed a killing, simply a readjustment of atoms.
But which are you, the real ones or the falses?
We don't know.
Surely you must have some idea.
Well, naturally, we think we're the real ones, but so do the other two.
Is there any sort of indication, a warning of some sort before it happens?
Not much. Apparently some of the objects went slowly transparent 10 seconds or so before they exploded, and some didn't. Apart from that, nothing. So, any time now, we could both just disappear. Bang.
Of course, earlier reproductions weren't human, so we can't be scientifically certain. Oh, Paul, I've just thought of something.
What?
We must warn the others. They may not have thought of it yet.
Good Lord, you're right. I'll go and ring the pub, try to catch them before they leave.
Good thinking.
Can't you wait till after the bidding, dear? I've hardly had time to look at my card.
No. Time is rapidly running out, I'm afraid.
This is turning out to be the funniest game of bridge I've never not had. You see what I mean, that
Well,
is.
just hang on for a little while, Margaret. It could get even funnier. Heard the one about the exploding bridge player?
Faye, it is not a matter for jocularity.
I agree with you. Bridge is certainly one game that can do without this sort of levity.
I'm not talking about bridge, Margaret. I'm talking about the fact there's a 50-50 chance any second now Paul and I will be whipped off into limbo, disappearing off the face of the earth unmourned, because to all intents and purposes we'd still be here. What do you do then, Margaret? You're my wife. You tell me, what do you do if I'm suddenly whipped off?
Play three-handed till the real one turns up, perhaps?
Oh, you just don't care, do you? You just damn well don't care, and never have done. Give you enough bridge, enough medium dry sherry, and enough of my income, and you'll plod along quite happily with any old Frank.
Frank, how dare you say such a thing?
Because it's true.
Oh, come on, Frank, be fair. If you set Margaret up with a loaded question like that, what can you expect? If I explode, I'm not real, what will you feel?
Faye, what a lovely little poem.
I just expect a little bit of understanding, that's all. Because if it does happen to be me, I personally will be very, very upset. Oh, managed to catch them?
No, afraid not. At least I don't think so. Harold was acting a bit strange.
Paul, will you please take your seat and we can get on?
Right. Now let's see what fate has decided to deal me.
Are you going to bother picking your cards up or not, Frank?
Oh, sorry, I'm miles away.
Well, so that's what fate thinks of me at the moment.
Good Lord. I know it's bad form to say anything, but with a once-in-a-lifetime hand like this, a man could die happy. I'm going to bid a straight grand slam in no trumps, all by myself.
What?
All 13 tricks to be won, and no problem at all. Why are you all looking at me like that? It's virtually a lay-down, apart from one finesse. Well?
Frank, old friend, I don't want to worry you, but we can see right through you.
I'm not bluffing, Paul. This is quite honestly the best hand I've ever been dealt in my whole life.
I don't mean that sort of see through you, Frank. I mean literally see through you. You're slowly going transparent.
You think?
I'm afraid so.
This is incredible. Look! You can see right through my hand. It's fantastic. Looks as though we've lost out on this particular game, Paul.
Yeah, looks that way.
I'll miss you.
And I'll miss you too. You've been a good friend.
What about me?
And you. I didn't mean all those things I said about you a short while ago. You go on looking after the real Frank as well as you've always done. And goodbye, Faye.
Goodbye.
It's all right, it's all right. There's no danger.
Oh, God, how awful. Poor Frank.
He just disappeared. His card's still lying there on the table. Oh, how horrible. He just disappeared. He just disappeared. Oh, Frank, where are you, Frank?
Margaret, don't upset yourself. That wasn't Frank. Not the real Frank. He's on his way home now. He'll be here soon to comfort you. All this will be just like a bad dream tomorrow. And don't forget, the Frank who sat opposite a few seconds ago was only a lifelike reproduction. Just as I am.
How long do you think you've got, Paul?
No more than 30 seconds, I shouldn't.
30 seconds?
Not much you can do or say in 30 seconds, is there? Perhaps just thank you for the memory of the life we've lived together, even though apparently I didn't really live it. And most important of all, don't forget, I love you, Faye. And I always have done from the very first day we met.
Oh, Paul.
Now, it's all right. Don't upset yourself.
Will there be any warning, like there was with Frank?
I don't really...
There, dear. Don't take it so hard. Remember what Paul said.
But they were so real, Margaret, so awfully real.
Here they are now.
Oh, thank God.
Dry your eyes, dear, so that they can't see how upset you've been.
We race back. Frank suddenly thought about the early small-scale experiments.
We thought we'd better warn the others in case they'd forgotten what happened.
There's a time factor involved, you see. Are they upstairs?
You're too late.
You mean...
They blew up. One after the other. They blew up and disappeared before our eyes. It was awful. Absolutely awful.
They've gone.
Oh, we are the real ones.
We are the real ones. We are the real ones. We are the real ones.
Stop it! How dare you be so pleased? Two people who were as real as you are have just died in this room. Whatever they were, wherever they are, they deserve better than this.
Sorry. You're right, of course. It is unforgivable of us, but we have been under something of a strain, you see. I mean, at one point we began to think that perhaps they were the real ones and we were the reproductions.
Yes, we had no way of mathematically confirming it. It could so easily have been us. Until they exploded, that is. But, sorry, all the same, you're right, it's unforgivable.
No, it's all right. I lost my temper, I'm sorry. We've all been under a strain, and it was...
Yes, no, try to forget it, Faye. The nightmare's over now.
Yes, it's over.
Come and sit here, Frank. Let me just have a look at you.
All right, dear. We'll go home soon, shall we?
Oh.
It's been a long day. Perhaps an early night.
Oh, yes, please. No more bridge for tonight.
I'm sorry, Faye, I didn't mean to upset you. But the relief, I just can't begin to tell you.
That's all right. You weren't to know how upsetting it was for Margaret and I. Funny thing is, my headache's gone completely.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Paul, you're incorrigible.
Right. Just let's look at the cards we would have been playing with, and then we'll call it a night, shall we?
Oh, right.
Oh, cool.
What a terrible hand. No wonder he decided to take the easy way out.
Paul?
Sorry, dear.
But look at this. I just don't believe it. With a hand like this, a man could die happy.
Don't say that, Frank. That's exactly what he said, and look what happened to him. You're just testing fate, saying something like that.
But I ask you, a lay-down grand slam in no trumps, apart from one finesse, that is. Oh. What is it? Why are you all staring at me like that? Is anybody there?
You're fading, Frank. Just like the other one. You're becoming transparent.
Paul, do something. Don't just sit there. Do something.
There's nothing to do. I mean, the whole situation's impossible. The other two have gone. We must be the real ones. This just can't be happening. It can't.
Paul, what can I do? Help me. Help me, Paul. What can I do?
Oh, good God. What's gone wrong? What on earth's gone wrong? How long have I got? Faye, how long before the other Paul?
15 seconds. He thought it would be longer. 30 perhaps, but it was only about 15. He just had time to tell me that he loved me. Then there was the explosion.
I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Neither do I, Paul. Neither do I. Paul. Oh, Paul. I love you.
Oh, what are we going to do, Faye? What are we going to do?
We've got to call the police.
But what can we say? That our husbands exploded before our eyes twice? Oh, Faye, I couldn't bear the looks in their eyes. Leastways not while I'm this upset.
No, of course you're right. But we must do something, Margaret.
But Frank, what am I going to do without him? And the awful thing is that he was right about me. All those things he said were true. I do like my bridge too much and my sherry too much. Come to that. Oh, if only he'd come back. I'd never sit down at a bridge table again.
Well, what about me? I was just as bad. I never showed my poor little Paul the love and affection he needed. No, it was always midweek headaches and feeling a bit off colour all the time. Oh, Margaret, I miss him so much already. If only he'd come back to me. What is it? Listen!
Hello, darling. I'm back. Is Margaret here? I've got Frank with me. He's a little bit seven sheets in the wind, as they say, but I am as sober as a judge, so don't throw anything when I open the door.
What ho, dolls? Well, Frankie here with Polly Boy.
Darling! Are you here, darling?
Ah, so here's our little girls. Hello.
So there you both are. We were starting to think there was no one at home.
Sorry, Margaret, I'm a little bit... Well,
hey, you two all right? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
You haven't been tiffing, have you, girls? Over two-handed bridge, perhaps. Terrible game for tiffing, you know.
Sorry to be late, dear. I missed the early train. Missed the later train. Missed every blooming train. In fact, both Frank and I have a little confession to make.
Yeah, Frank? Yes. We have both been out celebrating. Too well, I'm afraid.
Well, we had a new machine sent from head office today. It's the most wonderbar machine in the whole world.
Yes, and it worked. It actually worked. Amazing. Well, not amazing. Unbelievably fantastic. Three-dimensional, walking, talking reproductions of human beings at the press of a button.
Did they arrive safely, by the way?
They arrived.
It was Paul's idea, actually.
Oh, come on, Frank, you mustn't let me take all the credit, old boy.
Let's make a copy of ourselves to send home to the wives, he said.
Yes, rest, replied Frank.
And we'll have a night out on the town.
Wizzo, replied
And
Frank.
so we did.
I say, is everything all right, girls? You both look a bit peaky. It doesn't matter. They'll blow up and disappear soon.
They already have.
Oh, my God.
All 4 of them.
4?
Yes. 2 Pauls and 2 Franks.
But I don't understand.
Why 2 each of you, Paul?
But
I mean, if you had to be stupid, thoughtless, hurtful, cruel, wicked, juvenile, infantile, puerile, why not just send one of yourselves? But 2 of them? That's cruel beyond measure.
Faye, I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
Neither do I.
Don't you? Well, then let me help you. Faye's talking about the fact that you wickedly sent two each of yourselves home to us so that we could have the fun of watching you explode, disappear, and die before our eyes. Twice.
Twice? This is fantastic.
Faye, Margaret, I know it was a terrible thing to do, but I promise you, on my honour, we only sent one each of us back.
That's true. Scout's honour.
But two each of you arrived.
Exactly. Two.
Oh, God. This can only mean one thing.
What's that, Frank?
Well, come on, Frank. Don't keep us in suspense. Frank!
Time slip. Again.
But you...
Listen.
Hey, darling.
Oh, no.
In Time Slip by Wally K. Daly, Paul was played by Paul Daneman, Frank by Donald Hewlett, Margaret by Gwen Watford, Fay by Norma Ronald, and Harold the Barman by Eric Allen. Time Slip was directed by Martin Jenkins.